All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. I know I don't sound very good at all. I apologize for rescheduling the stream from yesterday. There's probably, unfortunately, a lot of coughing, clearing of the throat, but I really wanted to do this free coaching stream just because it's something that we stay consistent doing here for the community. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Luckily, before I got sick, I did hit Masters, so that's fun. Kind of did it casually this split, made a community post about it. We do have 3 peeps scheduled for today. If I end up getting worse, right now my fever did break, just probably about 4 or 5 hours ago, so I did get a lot of rest. I've been pretty much bedridden nonstop, which has been very unfortunate. But we are here. I just need a few minutes to set up, and we'll get our first person in. So if you're new to this, by the way, and you're wondering how this works, this is everyone who's hopping in. They're doing this for free. Helps that it's free because I guess the biggest thing is that it's turned into content, right? Hopefully you guys can see as well mistakes that other people are making, and you can kind of point those out to what you're doing as well, and it makes a big difference, hopefully to help you improve and get better at the game. What we do, the premise is we hop into, is chat working? Is chat okay? Let's see here. Oh yeah, chat is fine. Okay, I'm just making sure. Hey everybody, welcome. Appreciate you guys for being here. I'm sorry the stream was unlisted for some reason, and I hadn't been at the computer at all, so I had no idea. So I have no idea how the viewership's gonna go on this at all. It could be really, really rough. That's okay. That's all. I'm here. That's all that matters. We're here together. We're here together, and that's all that matters. All right. So I'm gonna bring in the first person in. I'm gonna call him on Discord, and we'll get started here. But again, that's the whole point of the series. I haven't been on my computer at all. The last, what is it now? I don't know if it's 72 hours. First, my son was really, really sick. And because he was really sick, we took him to the ER, and he's much better. But because of that, now my wife and I are not feeling well, so don't worry. I sound worse than what I am right now. I'm actually doing a lot better. Like I said, it sounds a lot worse, but it's actually not as bad as as it could be. So I know you know what's gonna happen on stream as I keep talking is my throat should start to clear up, and then I should sound a lot better. I'm hydrating a lot. Trust me, I'm drinking a lot. I got a Gatorade water, and I have a smoothie here because solid foods have not been easy to keep down either. If I need to take a break from the computer, we'll have a big screen that says "Be right back." Otherwise, let's get into this. I delayed it from yesterday. Trust me, if we started this yesterday, I'm pretty sure I would have been full and delirious. I don't think I would have been able to do very much. So I'm gonna call our first person. Don't worry, I don't think this will impact too much. Maybe it impacts my 1v1 skills, but at the same time, it's perfectly fine. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Let's get our first person in here. It's kind of good to be away from. I've been so bedridden. I've been just stuck in bed, and it's been so annoying. Is YouTube my full-time job? No, it's not actually. No, not my full-time job. I'll try to move away from the mic if I clear my throat. Yo, what's up, man?
Hey Dennis, hope you're feeling better.
Getting there, getting there. My voice sounds very different probably than normal, but we're hanging in there.
Yeah, I thought you were doing so bad when I first joined in the stream.
Yeah, it should get, my voice should sound better as I keep going. I think there's just a lot of, because I've been laying down, there's a lot of congestion there. My fever is gone, so I stopped, like it went away probably about 4 hours ago. I still took some Tylenol just to make sure it didn't spike during the stream, so I'm like always kind of good here.
Yeah.
But we'll hop in. There's no way in heck I could have done this yesterday, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I think the highest I spiked from what I recorded was 102.3. I'm pretty sure I went higher in the middle of the night at one point, probably like 10. I'm guessing 103 because I overheated so much that I had to hop into the shower just because I got so nauseous. So this was crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie. I've never felt this sick ever. Grab a car SMG and a wingman. I feel bad for anybody who's watching the vlog maybe like a year from now who watches this, like, man, this guy sounds like he's dying. Why is he doing this?
Yeah,
don't know,
no, I
man.
don't think so. With the intro, I don't think so.
Yeah, hopefully at least they know what they're in for. If not, there's other coaching streams, I promise. Maybe this would actually be good. How do you play while you're absolutely sick? And believe it or not, I actually hopped in last night with 2 members of the Discord, and we won 3 games of ranked, and it was crazy.
That's
I was popping off on damage, man.
crazy.
Yeah, sometimes all you need is just to play a little more patient and just play smart, you know? Makes a big difference. Do you think Apex is dying? No, I think it's fine based on Google Trends. I would say Overwatch and Warzone 2 are more concerned.
School Piercer, right?
No Skull Piercer.
Okay.
Your favorite site though, whichever one's your favorite.
Yeah. With Epic Mag and stock, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna put a site on my car. I know the car SMG has been slapping recently, so I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Yeah, we do coaching. All the signups are in the Discord. I know everyone has been getting sick, man. It's crazy. And I'm like a shut-in essentially, you know. I don't really go outside. Okay, so the premise of what we're gonna do here, and I apologize if I miss anything from chat. Also, Fire, I do plan on still continuing that series. I've just been out of pocket for like 3 or 4 days. I still upload, but I still like, you know, they were planning to schedule uploads. Could you? Yeah, it is COVID. My son was when we took him to the ER, he had COVID. I assume that's what it is.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Okay, so the premise here, I'm gonna do 5 different ways to approach you in a 1v1. I'm gonna switch to Wraith, and I should be able to start to give you tips. I saw a prior message that you gave me. I'm gonna read it after the fact.
Okay.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, 4 more times. I'm gonna do something different every time, just FYI.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Three more times. 3, 2, 1, go. Two more times. 3, 2, 1, go. One more time. So in case people are watching, I do this on purpose. I don't go easy at all. The whole point is that the whole point is that you're supposed to feel pressure. So whether you win or lose is perfectly fine. It's not a big deal.
You feel the pressure.
Yeah, and that's the whole point, because you're gonna make mistakes, and I want to see the mistakes, so it's perfectly fine. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so the interesting part of what I see is that you need to, whenever your decisions of when you commit are dodgy. I don't know how to describe it. Like whenever I'm able to predict whenever you're going to peak, and then you don't overextend on it to try to go for damage. You instantly back up instead, and just kind of let me, I guess, I don't know if you call it take advantage situation. I'll give you an example. Let me post in this. I forgot to post the community tab. There we go. Okay, it's done. Okay, so I want you to overextend. Whenever you make a decision to push, I want you to simply push. So what I mean, whenever, like, it's okay to kind of like head glitch and everything, but at some point you got to make a decision whether you're going to shoot or not, right? Okay. Of course you want to land your shots, and I'm probably naturally going to land more of my shots, which is perfectly fine, which I can give you aim training scenarios and stuff if that's what you want to work on. But the biggest thing is that you really want to focus on actually committing if you have the jump on me. So go and start over, and then find out, once you get the right head glitch, commit to the spray. And don't like keep poking, because otherwise you're giving me the opportunity, and I'll point it out for you. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. There you go. That's much better. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stop. Okay, but go again like that. wasn't expecting you to go that far in, but that completely works. I mean, it caught me off guard. That was perfect. I already assumed my defeat. I was like, my man already blew me out of the water. All right, ready? Again, once you try it, instead of just throwing your full body at me, try to find like the first head glitch and try going for the spray. Okay, ready? 3. I'll try to move in a different spot or a different area. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Much better, you see? The minute you actually commit, it actually changes up your gameplay immensely. And I think I saw your message. I'm gonna tab out. It's gonna lag for a second, guys. Okay, so is it okay if I read your message out loud?
Sure.
Okay. It says, hey Daz, I think my game sense has been pretty bad lately. I was doing pretty well and I went to D3 on Xbox. And from one day to the next, I started performing terrible. I tried going on PC controller with a friend, and now I can't even get to plot 4. I'm not really sure what I'm doing wrong or if the lobbies are just been getting hard. It depends on when in the season if they're going to get more difficult or not. Your biggest thing from what I noticed is actually just committing right off the rip.
Okay.
Let's do like 3 more, but this time, every time, if you like, let's say if I did like a poke like this I'm gonna simulate essentially what I thought you were doing. Don't climb up. I'm gonna try to simulate what I think you're doing. So you go. It was almost like that, but it felt like you gave me so much wiggle room. Do you see how much wiggle room you're giving me by doing this?
Really?
Because I mean, I can still see you. So do that again, like what you felt like you were doing before, and I'll show you.
Okay.
You see that? Like you should have already shot. You've already got like exposed yourself. Your head is already shown. You know what I mean? Like if you're committing, you're committing. Like you gotta just go for it. So if you're playing ranked, whether you're positioning, think of this on a larger scale. So when I do this coaching, I want people to take these isolated moments and apply them on a larger scale. That's the whole point. And that's why I don't think everybody necessarily needs coaching like maybe like once a week or once a month. And realistically, it's all you gotta really do. I try to teach more fundamentals. I know, like we obviously, are you on controller? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. You should be able to decimate me with a 1 mag. You can there's several things that you can do. So let's climb up, and you should be able to blast me every time. With your sensitivity, whether it's high or low, the goal is to find something that feels really comfortable for you.
4-3 linear.
Okay, 4-3 linear. Now I don't play controller, so I'm not going to tell you the sense to rock. But what I can tell you from my way back in the day, when I used to play controller, is when you're moving, make sure you're not moving your stick as much as you think. Try not to chase me. Try to keep it in a general area and let the aim assist do the work as well. Like let it help you, because if you're jiggling around way too much, the aim assist isn't going to help you. So go to drop down and then you're going to climb up. Okay.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. There you go. There you go. Look at that. That's such a huge difference. Do you see what I mean? Like, this is probably the most common problem I see among controller players. Everyone's gonna rock a different sense. It's really hard when it comes to mechanical stuff, whether it's slow or fast. Unless I was sitting with you probably every other day and then looking at your aim training. But a general sense that I always get is that people tend to overflick and overshoot. You can practice this stuff, but the problem is that aim assist is going to feel different. Let's say you use aim lab or something. Like the aim assist properties just aren't there, right? That's kind of the problem.
That's why I've never tried to use it, just because of that.
Yeah. All right, so let's go to climbing. Actually, let's see how you work from this distance real quick.
Okay.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. This is going to be a bigger test from that distance, by the way.
Yeah.
And you're probably feeling it. You can't move. You got to be really gentle on the sticks, which is going to be hard. You're going to have to notice that there's a few things you got to do. You got to push harder, right? But you got to stay calm while you do it. Because if you freak out or anything, you're gonna overshoot and you're gonna have a lot of problems. And then of course, as you get shot from somebody else, you're gonna start getting what you call as aim punch, right? And you may think you have to pull down more. Don't pull down more. Try to just stay level. That's the goal. Stay level as much as possible.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I'm gonna let you beat me this time. We're gonna switch back and forth. I'm just gonna move left and right, okay?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. It's already much better though. Such a big difference. It just, I know here specifically, I know you weren't really one magging me right away. Let's do 2 more here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I'm not gonna shoot back. You got it. You see? Okay, so what was this? Pause right here. You gotta answer that. What were those pepper shots? So what was that? Explain to me.
I tried to do more damage and receive less damage, but I guess I'm too used to that. And when I go into these close situations, it doesn't really work, just because they can full swing and they can shoot at me.
Okay, so that works if you're trying to do some poke damage.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to show you where you're at and what it looks like. So stand right here.
Listen, I'm moving in on some enemies here.
Look how much of your body is exposed. I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to back up and give you a little bit of benefit of the doubt, because I don't think you were standing this far back. So if you're peppering, if I was doing this, what do you think is going to happen?
It's the legs. I mean, the legs are not seen.
I mean, I could still shoot back. Okay, stand right there.
Gonna watch this spot.
And you pretend you take the 2 shots, like pepper a little bit. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Even though your body is smaller, like, I applaud you for the understanding your hitbox size, but you got to commit. You can't just take those shots unless you're doing this. This is the only exception. Your whole body's hidden at this point, but you're using a burst weapon, right? You can't really do it. You can kind of do it with an SMG, but I better not see your body whatsoever. So try to do it again, and I'll let you know when your body is fully exposed, and I'll just beam you back whenever it's not working. So go for it. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Because whenever you do beam and then you have it up here, you're gonna do great. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't think necessarily has to do with your aim. And then we kind of cleaned up. Just make sure you keep calm, and then I think it'll do well for you. No, go ahead.
Yeah, and also I think that might just be like they get more opportunity of shooting headshots than I do. If that makes sense.
That they do?
Yeah, like you can shoot more headshots than I can, or like have more of a window, just because you're pre-aiming to the top and my head can just pop up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, okay, so I've had this question asked a lot before. So even though, yes, they would have to have stellar aim, let's say you're standing here, right? Right? I have an equal opportunity to hit you in the head as you do hitting me in the head as well, right? So, but if I miss my shots, I could still hit you in the body. It is always better still to go for a head glitch, right?
Yeah.
Like an example. So we'll go 1v1 in this encounter. I'll start, and then we're gonna switch places. Okay.
Okay.
So ready? 1, 3, 2, 1, go. See, I was able to dodge shots afterwards and go back in. Now we'll do the same thing. Now aim can really change this up.
Let's move here.
And I noticed you used the wingman instead of the car there, which is fine. Ready? Now the only thing that can save me here is literally just being a better aimer, which is not going to be as easy. And you should statistically win, but of course we're running on statistics, right? There could be a moment where I have the best beam in my whole entire life, and it's the best thing I've ever done ever. And I you know what I mean?
Or my controller disconnects, then
Yep.
I'm screwed, you know?
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Or, yeah, it's happening, you know?
Okay, so you're overextending your body. That's also part of the problem. So your head glitch isn't as small as you think it is. You can still get a lot closer. Here, I'll be Mirage, and I can even show everybody in the audience here. Your body is like, once you're committed, there's 2 things. I know when I say commit, I say stay in the gunfight. Doesn't mean to expose more of your body. So I'm gonna put Mirage clone here. Try to stand where I'm at. Let's see here. I can get him to move with me. Hello? There you go. Stand here. Let's move forward, Mirage. Let's see what that looks like.
Yeah, that should be good.
Yeah. But your body sometimes is going on like all the way up here. So
Okay.
you want to stay on the head glitch range, and then you want to duck and weave underneath.
Okay.
Yeah, Firelux, the best way to reach me is by email, by the way. And like I said, I plan to continue the series. It's going to be monthly. So I know Sweatband, to add some clarity on that, I don't know if Fire's still here, is his whole channel was built around that. My channel's about tips, guides, all kinds of other stuff, and I want to continue to do that series. But I've been a little out of pocket as of late, because as you can tell, I've been not feeling well. Okay, so let me switch back. We're going to do this again. Now again, I have aim trained so I can try to hit those type of shots. Oh god. I hit. Okay. Ready? Actually, we'll switch places. Go this way. Remember, my hitbox is much larger. You have a smaller span of less. Okay, yeah, being right there. See? And just ducking, weaving back and forth. Because remember, I got sprays. If you start getting a lot of damage on the spray, what should you do in that scenario?
If you got a lot of damage,
Yes.
Depends.
Okay.
I'd say if there's like a teammate, then you know I back out.
Okay, move here, and start shooting me with the car. I'll stand still and start beaming me. Go. What did I do there?
When I'm reloading, you're shooting back.
You got the beam on me, but I hid my body, came back in, and you were reloading. Yes, so I caught you out. So even if you start shooting back, I'll hide and reload myself and counter back.
Okay.
So let's, because I have the head glitch, right? I have the ability to go hide and get out of the nasty beam. I don't have to take the beam, just as you are up here. If you feel like things aren't going right in that encounter, you do have a way to get out. But you have to kind of already assess things aren't going to go right before they even happen sometimes, you know? If that makes sense. Like, I mean, if like, let's say if I was in a Pred lobby and somebody was running up so confidently and I see two people looking at me and I get shot and I get cracked instantly, I'm not repeaking that. I'm like, holy crap, I just got shot. Like, I'm not going to do that. But I have the head glitch, so I would bat. And the other thing they can do is probably horizon queue up. They would have to climb up. I would call for my teammates. I need help immediately. I would come. Probably the worst thing I can do is back down, I guess. I mean, I could probably just give up height, but if they're on height, then I better scan back, throw Seer ult. I can throw Bang ult. I don't know, if I was Caustic, I could throw Caustic ult. I can Q as maybe a Wraith and get away. Why is that called a head glitch? It happened historically a long time ago. Way back in the day, a head glitch actually was busted. It used to be called a glitch because the gun used to be positioned higher than the character model. So then you couldn't see any of their body except for the gun. Now, they're just what people call it. In general, just to be like, yo, are you playing your head glitches? Or are you playing smart? You know? It's just where the gun is positioned. Like, people would meme it because they would be like holding their guns like almost in the air based on how they used to build the games. Okay, so I want you to destroy me here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. He didn't try to destroy me, but it was better. You see how that's better, you know? Because you could control it. I can't. I'm just sitting out in the open, you know? Now, I could push you right afterwards. That's probably what I would do. I'd be like, get over here. I'm going to... But then I'm 50-50, right? And you know what that means, right?
Mm-hmm. it's a 50-50 chance, yeah.
Yeah. It's called a glitch. It sounds like cheating, abusing the game. It's just something like all gamers talk about, whether you're playing Valorant or... I don't know. It's just every pro talks about it that way, just because it's like how the games were designed back in the day. Even Battlefield, Call of Duty, they all had to fix their games and where they position the guns. And then every gamer had to get used to it because it felt really weird back in the day when they changed it. I still remember. It was really strange. 3, 2, 1, go. There you go. That head glitch was nasty, dude. That was great. It's much harder to hit, man. Make sure not to expose your whole body, but that's much harder to hit. I'm not gonna lie. Much better, much better. That's how you should fight.
That's crazy. And were you actually trying there?
Yeah, let's go again. I mean, like, it's kind of hard to hit that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's a pain in the butt. Like, unless you're showing your whole body. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I got luckier in that one. Well, we're still pretty even. Okay, you showed more of your body. I don't know what it was the last one. Like, your head was so small. I kind of gave up a little. I went through. It was like, my God. I was like, that sucks.
Wait, I need ammo.
No, you're good. He's still shooting you when he's reloading. True, but he's also getting pretty decent spray. Yeah, use that technique. The thing is that you also make sure that the person is using up their ammo. If a person's smart, usually what I'll do if I realize they're backing up from the head glitch, I'll instantly reload as well. I'm pretty sure I was trying though. I was trying to hit it and I just was embarrassing myself for a minute there. I promise you I was trying. I just was either whiffing. No. It was a really small target, bro. Alright, keep your head small. Ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Like, I'm trying there. Your head is really small, dude. I'm dead. I'm dead. Your head's just too small, man. If I push like that, I'd be the dumbest player in the world, I'm gonna be honest. It's really hard to hit it, especially whenever I start getting flushed. It's just, you're just not gonna win. Yeah. Alright. So that's the best advice I give for that. Now, put that on a larger scale. Think of like when you're fighting ranked and you're fighting cultivation and you're fighting in those areas they have crazy good head glitches. You know what I mean? So think of those areas that you can hold those angles, and they exist everywhere, even where you don't think that they exist. You know, right? Like if I was right here. Let's see here. You're back up a little further down.
Let's explore this way.
Head glitch. Right here. Turn the corner. My body is much smaller than yours. This is definitely harder to hit than it is it's harder to hit me than it is harder to hit you because you don't have a thing to kind of peek around. So if you were to push me right now,
what's the best way to push this one?
You kind of have to get some early lucky entry shots. If they're holding this angle and they're really smart, you're just gonna have to wait them out. Hopefully maybe horizon cues on them or anything like that. So let's say you were holding this angle for me and I was chasing you and then you turned and shot. The only thing I can do is try to shoot and then back up and try to re-peek again. And hopefully you miss your shots. Switch to the wingman. Got a headshot, move up on it, and just start shoving because I got the damage deficit. You know? Then you keep going for the quick re-peeks over and over again. You start playing mind games. Now whenever you get to this level of play, it's all about mind games. It's about how do you outthink your opponent. So if you're holding that angle, what are you going to do to counteract that? Right? Based on your inventory. If you have a car and a wingman, what do you do is also the question. So if I come up on the stairs and I'm chasing you, and then I hear a bat go off, so let's simulate this, okay? What would I do and what would you do? And then we'll kind of pause based on the decisions. And I'll calm my decision making, so you kind of know what my thought process is. I got this guy cracked. I'm gonna push this guy. I got this guy cracked. He's batting. I'm pushing. He got his bat off. He's on the stairs. I hit him for. Oh my God! I got beamed. I'm backing out. Screw that. I'm backing out. Repositioning. I'm batting. And then you can do one of two things at this point.
Because I just messed up because I gave up the high ground. I went down here.
If you did, it's not a bad thing, but you would have to know exactly where I went to go finish the kill, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So at that point, I would bat and I would heal, right? And then if you would have to drop a meme pretty much instantaneously to get it. It could be greedy, unless you know that this is a 1v1 fight. But you see how dangerous that positioning is? Now, a lot of players do this really, really well, where they find these really great angles and great opportunities to fight at. You don't always want to fight on an equal playing field. So we're gonna go back up. I'm pretending I'm chasing it. I'm chasing this guy. I destroyed him. He's here. Oh, you're not in the head glitch. Switch. You gotta go back to the head glitch, man. You gotta be ready for me. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I'm chasing this guy. I hit him for 41. I'm gonna re-peek. I'm switching to my wingman. See if I can pop a shot. Waiting for him to peek. Miss my shots. Gonna re-peek again. I can't land my shots. Hit him for 45. Probably about equal damage. All right, I got the damage deficit. I'm moving up. Oh, and I lost.
Oh my.
See how close it is?
Very lucky.
I mean, no, that's perfect. That's pretty much what happened. I did get a little greedy. My damage deficit wasn't that great, but you landed your shots. I whiffed a few times, but that's pretty much what you're doing. You're playing mind games, and I'm calling out my decision making. So it doesn't necessarily help me what my goals are. So we'll go do this again, right? Ideally, if I get a bigger deficit and I don't whiff my shots and don't be bad, I probably would have backed out from that much sooner. At least if I reviewed it and I got dumpstered right there, I would have been like, oh, I should have backed up. I was so dumb. I got too greedy. That's probably what I would have calmed. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Pushing this guy. He's probably popping a bat. I got him. See here. Hit it for 52. Oh my god, I gotta back out. I can't let my shots, man. And then I would bat, and then you push me. And if you wide swung me like that, and I landed my shots, that would have been pretty bad. It kind of works actually. You had the damage deficit. I would agree with that. Yeah, that works. You see what I mean? How dangerous that spot is. Because you seem like you're kind of firing on all cylinders. You push me, and I'll try to calm for you when you would actually make the decision to push. Ready? So go for it. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh god, I was rolling my weapon.
Oh dang.
You see when I went for the equal playing field there? Because I had the damage deficit, because I beamed you at that point, because you came up. So that's one thing you can do once you get the damage. It took you a little bit longer, which is okay. Just understand if it takes too long and like if they're not gonna re-peek. There's also another angle you can peek from if you want to get really creative. Like let's say you went back, right? Let's say I shot you here. Ready? You can do stuff like that. It's kind of messed up. That's when you start thinking outside the box, right? At that point, this is pretty much what that person's gonna do. I want you to simulate that. I'm gonna show you what that person's most likely gonna do. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm taking shots. Going to phase.
Is most likely what they'll do. They'll pretty much get out. There's no way they stay for that, and they're just gone. And then they'll bait you, like this. See, unless they whiff, and then you win. There you go. You see, that's pretty much how you work that fight, though. I mean, you're on controller. You could control that dominance right there, you know. But regardless of your input, if you're MNK or controller, this spot right here is extremely dominant and is very, very powerful. Are you gonna gift to the people you coach? I think the coaching part for free is a gift, right?
Yeah, definitely, man.
Now that he realized the impact, he can improve it further. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream at all, don't forget to leave a like. I feel dumb that I forgot to leave it scheduled, and so hopefully people will find the VOD. It's probably a good thing considering I'm not feeling 100%, but yeah. The sweaty wraith reflex, I know, right? Any questions? Does that should help you immensely in your gameplay in game?
No, that should be on.
Okay, so we're gonna go in game. I'm gonna try to point it out when we're playing, and how you should push. Because remember, the biggest tip I gave you when we started was to work your way into a fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to see you hesitate. You just go for it. You make plays. None of this peppering. None of this. Once your body's out there, you're kind of out there. You know. Atlas, I'm doing better. Trying, man. Trying. Oh man. Daycon, thank you so much for 5 gifted, man. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you tons. Thank you, thank you. If you guys got a membership, don't forget to, show your support by showing those Nessies in chat. So usually what I do for the coaching is the first 20 to 30 we do in the test range. I kind of feel where you're at, and then we go into like a round or two. And I should be able to just see where you're at. It doesn't matter if we win or lose. I'm sure we'll get pushed by people and lose, and considering I'm not feeling 100%, I'm not really sure how it's going to go. But as long as I can point it out and you can see it and you can look at the VOD and be like, oh. And then that's the only thing I want you to say is, oh. And then you practice on that for like a week or two, and then you should be in a better spot. You know what I mean? It is, Kevin, unfortunately. How to finish a battle pass in 20 days if I'm tier 50? I mean, I think the only thing you do is just play, right?
Yeah, complete the challenges.
Luckily, I'm on the tail end of whatever I got. I sound worse than what I am. Oh, man. Thank you, Pixel. Appreciate you. Planning to do some more? Yeah, I got one planned for hopefully this Thursday. If I don't sound like utter crap. Alright, we're gonna go this area so you can use that head glitches, you know what I mean?
Let's find something good.
Land further on this side.
We'll find over there.
Wait, how come nobody's landing over here? Okay. Alright, well, it just means we get to loot up and then we'll go push over here.
Let's head that way.
Sometimes this place is hot. Like, it literally is in pub. Sometimes I thought there was gonna be like a million teams here. It's okay. It's fine. Playing low because I just need my comfy loadout since I'm not feeling well. I just need to find it and then abuse it, eventually. Now all I need is a cart SMG.
Throwing jump drive.
Have you seen an R31 or... Well, if you find a second car.
Okay. I'm gonna drop my ult in a second.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
I guess it depends on who finds the car first. I'm gonna sit here and wait for my ult. Answer some. Nice. What are your quickest tips for a 20 bomb? Dropping hot, getting into fights, and I guess the most obvious one is try not to die. You die, that's pretty much the end of that run, you know what I mean?
We have 45 seconds, and the next ring's right there.
You gotta drop hot to get those kills. These lobbies die too fast, you know? Here.
Extended heavy mag here.
I'm pretty much ready to go fight. Got a terraformer. Seems like you looted pretty fast. Just joined. Is this coaching sesh? Yes, it is. Yep. We're still coaching. We're doing the in-game portion. Alright, let me see what you go for it. Go for it, buddy. I'm right behind you, don't worry. It's not like I'm leaving you. I'm just trying to... Is Dad sick? Yes, very. Dead slid. I'm resing underneath. I'm gonna push underneath.
Yeah, there's another team over here. Didn't get ammo.
Okay. So I wanted to point out, you didn't really calm a whole lot there. Is that a normal thing for you?
I think so. Yeah,
Alright, guy, my two on my left. I'll start calming just so you get a feel for how your calm should go. Okay, yeah, pushing forward. 57 on that guy. I gotta reload, Pushing.
Oh, I'm
Yeah, back up. Get healthy. Alright, when I say get healthy there, you gotta heal. If you're like 1 HP, you can't repeat that. Let's say you went down right there, and then we got thirded, right? Don't go down. If that guy shot you instead, you would've went down. Don't let that happen. Try to calm when you're backing out from the fight, when you're going into the fight, you know. So if you knew I backed out and I was reloading, that means that when you're fighting there, that you're fighting your one, you know what I mean? Because I did have a flank on him, a pretty nasty flank, but then I had to back out from it. So just make sure you kind of calm so you kind of know what your teammates are doing. Even, it's a really good tip, and everybody who's watching, even if you're playing by yourself, and you're going to sound like a psychopath, but maybe you leave your mic open and just kind of calm what you're doing. What are they going to do, get mad at you? I don't really know. Not really.
Behind us.
Yep, I see. Oh, behind. Shoot. My brain wasn't working. I'm away. Coming. I'm a little late. I got the angle on him. He's flush. He's really low. I'm pushing forward. Yeah, I'm pushing. Think they're on the queue. Yep. I'm shoving. I'm going for this. I'm gonna focus on this guy right here. Nice. I gotta get healthy. Nice.
Building.
Thank you, thank you. Good stuff. There you go. See? Still, try to overcome. Overcome for me.
Mm.
And
Okay. I find it difficult, or I don't know what to calm, or the calm terminology, if that makes sense.
okay, so the best thing to
So-
calm is if you're gonna push in, be very, very definitive. Like, you know how we're doing the 1v1s around the box? Be very definitive on what you're gonna do. If you're pushing in, that's very important information, because that means you're not hesitating, right? Because I didn't hesitate. Let's say when I calmed right here and I said I'm shoving. What was your reaction?
That I'm gonna help you.
Yes, exactly. That's all you want your teammates to do. If I see I'm going in on that, like, oh, bro, they're flush, I'm shoving this. Their first reaction is just, okay, I'm going in with that too, you know? Like, we just go in, and then I pinged as I went in. Granted, I became entry fragger there. I'm like, I got you. Receiving, like, confirmation. I tend to be, I can be motor mouth whenever I play. And usually when I play with friends, sometimes, like, okay.
People here.
Yeah. Two comms.
Fighting. Cracked one of them. They're gray.
Okay, moving up. If they're gray. Nice. Good crack on that one.
One's in the building.
Yeah, yep.
One's in the building. Yeah.
I'm pushing building.
Batting.
Yep. I'm waiting then. Oh, he had a nasty head glitch. I'm backing out. Almost cracked him. 73 on him. The other team backed out. I'm still shoving inside the building. I'm gonna open the door on the left. Cracked her. Nice.
I mean, just for the.
Good job. Good job. Knocked one in here. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, no, I know. We can back out. We can back out.
Yeah.
I'll cover for you. I'm covering for you. Here, keep going. Keep going. I'm watching for you. I'm taking the hits. I took shots inside the building. They're trying to res here. Here's an ult if you need it. Good comms. You see what I mean? As soon as I knew what you were saying by another team, I played very differently there, you know? That's all that matters. So everybody who's watching, big tips. Your comms make an impact. Big impact. Are you going to cover for your teammate as they're running away? If you're not going to cover for them, then what are you doing? Nice. Good job. Push forward. We can push the guys in the left. The one in the building's by himself. I don't think he's going to push out. Push left. Let's capitalize on your knock. Knocked him, I guess. Nice. Good kill. Good cleanup. Get healthy. Let's look for this Watson. I'm going to push this Watson. If I get shredded, I'm going to run back to you. Can I not shoot through that? Cracked her. Taking out her fences. I'm moving in. Oh, you can't. There's a... Pushing outside. Nice. Let's go, dude.
Up here. Shit.
Yeah. Back up to me. I'll cover you. You're good. Heal up. Get healthy. I'm watching for you. Oh, gosh. I got a bat, too. They arced me. Oh, God. I'm going to die. Moving in. I'm going to bat underneath. They may shove me. You can shoot. They're inside. I got equal footing on one here. We're together. Nice.
They went outside.
Okay. They're getting shot at. Climbing up with you. I'm late.
Oh.
Knocked one.
No, I'm not dead. Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna kill the guy on top.
Okay, yeah.
She's top.
There's two different people looking at you right now.
I'm dead.
No, you're good. I'm watching for you. You're good. Get healthy. We just chill. There's a lot of people near us, so. The more you calm, the better. That's all I gotta say. Taking out the ult. What the heck? Hello, Loba. Dead. I need bats.
I
Batting.
need to get out of here. I'm dead.
No. You're good. Oh god. We might be dead. I got a queue away. There's another team. No.
I know.
You get out. Play you. Play your life. And then I can watch you play. I'm gonna crawl over to you. I'm gonna go this way, okay? They're fighting on the roof. I'll give you calm. The Octane's running towards you. He's cracked right now. You can one mag him as he goes around. You got that. Easy, easy. GG's. Nice, nice. The other one's coming around. She's got a... I don't know what she's got. You could use me if you need to. Nice. Better. You're so much better. All right. Res now. We're out of here. There you go. That means if they come over, all they have to do is just run out in the open towards you. Okay. I'm popping a bat. All right. I need a med kit. Ugh! I can't grab stuff.
I have one.
Here, I'm just gonna top off. How do you know? How do you know when to play passive when you don't have information, chat? If I don't have information on where opponents are at, you gotta obtain information. That's your goal. Every bit when you're playing is looking for information, which is why comms are so important when you're playing with your teammates. You see how I gave him comms and I said you win that? That guy got cracked? That's important information. He dumpstered on that guy.
Do you have bats?
I got one.
Okay,
Come on.
never mind.
There's nothing in there. No, he's zipping. He might zip over. Get ready to beam him. Is he by himself? He's just one? Oh, there's a
it's
horizon. Okay.
Yeah. I think the...
Cracked him. We can move forward. We can shove this. Oh gosh, okay.
Oh, okay, I'm done. App is low.
Nice, we got it. Let's go. I'm gonna drop you armor. Hold on. There you go. We got this other one. You're good. Grab that swap when you get up. Also, big tip, guys, when you're playing, drop armors for your teammates, man. Give them those armors. It's huge in case we get thirded right now. I mean, you want to go back to your other armor, yeah, but you can't always do that in the heat of the moment, you know what I mean? Right now I'm going to use a Phoenix. I'll pick up my purple if I get shot at. Yeah, it is helpful. I mean, I know you're not going to get teammates that are always going to calm for you, but but you see how that gave you confidence just to shove that Octane and destroy him? You know what I mean? It's huge. So do the same thing for your teammates. It makes a big difference. Whether they listen to you in comms or not, just give them the comms, you know? Or you can also kind of read what your opponents are doing. And when they look at the kill feed and they see you cracking people left and right, kind of take that as confidence. If they're not saying anything, that they're doing something, you know? Put the thing here. Which legend you use, bro? Normally play play Watson, Vantage, Horizon, or yeah. I've been playing a bit of Loba today just because I'm not feeling 100%, so I'm kind of going for comfy loadout, you know? Dobby's on PC, hold on.
I can ult.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Alright, we move forward, guys. Alright, only 4 squads remain. I don't know where I'm running, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, shoot, they're fighting here. Let's go. I'm away. Nice. They're just fighting out in the open. One out in the open and got purple cracked as well. I'm gonna flank far left. One over here. Hit for 120 on my ping. Knocked. Last one in there. I'm pushing with building with you.
We're not in. We're outside.
They're outside. Yeah, I see. I'm pushing with you. Let's swing him. 121. You got that.
Nice.
Mouse pointer acceleration is bad, yeah. If you're gonna use acceleration, use like a custom curve from like Roxel. The only downside about Roxel is a pain in the butt to set up. I'm not using pointer acceleration, I'm using like Roxel. It's still acceleration, it's just you can customize it, so it's different. It's a pain in the butt to master. But I think it has really good outcome from it at the end of the day. Personal preference. You don't sound well, I'm not well. Better than yesterday. I sound crappier than I actually am. We got this, man. Good game here. Remember, a lot of what I do, like let's say, because I got 13 kills right now. The reason why I'm able to get 13 kills is because we have good comms and you're able to help me out in the fight. If I don't have a competent teammate, Yeah, yep. Then this doesn't happen.
Sure. They're over here.
One above and pushing.
Top.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Oh.
How much damage?
Yeah,
Shoot.
Oh, shoot.
I'm holding it. I'm moving forward.
Going outside.
Gonna
On
peek
top.
him. Cracked him, batting.
Recharging my shields.
I cracked Maggie.
Knocked one.
Nice, moving forward. I'm shoving this.
Gonna bat. They have a sniper.
Yeah. Oh, the Kraber? Oh, God.
I don't know if it's Kraber.
I got him. GG's, good dub.
Yeah.
That's what I recommend. Practice what you're calming, because you got to stay committed, right? Just stay committed to your decisions. You're a much better player, and like when you're doing rank, because that's what your comment was about, you'll play a lot better than you realize, and your teammates will as well. I know, like, we're both beaming and, you know, popping off, but the only reason I'm able to succeed is because I'm able to hear what you're saying, you know? If you say you're pushing it, I shove in with you. If I back out, we back out. You know, we get healthy, we get healthy. Look at your damage, see? Let's go, bro. Heck yeah. That's what it's all about. That's great, man. That's perfect. I love it.
Yeah, definitely. What else would you say to improve on?
Right now, I focus just being more definitive and actually committing, keeping the head glitch small, and making pushes where you can.
Okay.
What rank is
Well,
the guy
thank
I'm
you so
coaching?
much.
He came from console. He said he was Diamond 3 before, and he was having a hard time getting out of what you said, Plat. Dude, you're easily Diamond and above. You got this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's also a great tip. Somebody said a great team at just an instance when you nearly throw the game, encouraging. You're good. Or I got you. I'm covering you. Like like every time you hear those comms, I know you're not always gonna get them, but like they do go a really long way. Or like you win those, you know. Or you could destroy them, like just reinforcement. All you really need at this point is confidence. Keep that head glitch small. Be definitive. Don't keep peppering and just kind of like, oh, I'm gonna take shots. No, commit to it. Know whenever you have that head glitch and that you have that strength in your favor. And if you don't have it, you back out. If there's not a whole lot of oh yeah, new pin comment. Thank you. There we go. Let's pin that new one. All right, let's see who do I have next. By the way. Oh my god. That's all I got for you for now. Work on those fundamentals. Don't stress yourself out trying to work on everything at once. That right there is going to make the biggest difference for you, man. I promise.
Okay. Well,
Because your damage
thank
was
you so
great
much.
there, man. It was good.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
All right, we'll speak soon. Hit me up in about a week or two and let me know how it's going, all right?
Okay, yeah, for sure.
All
If I hit Masters, I'll definitely let you know, man.
Let's go, dude. All right,
Yeah.
have a good one, man.
Alright, see you, man.
Okay, what's our next person? Oh. Is it Nat or Eat Master? Hold on. I think it's Nat, right? Yeah. I'll call. You playing with viewers? We're doing coaching session with viewers, yes.
Hello.
Hello. You ready for this coaching session? I'm sorry if I sound like crap.
Oh no, my throat stopped working about 10 minutes ago as well. It's not going to be a phenomenal auditory experience.
You're good. All right, let's hop in. Let's start this.
I need to.
Do I have you added?
I don't think so.
Can you add me _Daz?
Yeah.
No rush. It's giving me a moment to kind of breathe.
I was just doing.
Yeah, I know those
Oh,
two
that's-
weren't you, but it's okay. I accepted them anyways.
It's one of them.
Let's go. All right, I'm gonna shoot invite. There you are. Gotcha. How does
Hey.
one join the coaching sessions? I give them for free in Discord. People sign up. I do this coaching session maybe like once a month, maybe 2 times a month, depending if I have time. I didn't want to delay this one. I already canceled yesterday's stream because of it. All right, so we're gonna do grab yourself a wingman, car SMG. We're gonna dance around the boxes in 1v1 5 times, and then we'll start to analyze what you're doing. It is YouTube, so just a reminder, no cursing. They've gotten a little strict recently, apparently.
I will try my best.
So YouTube has gotten more strict, from my understanding. All right, Wraith.
Any other time I've streamed, it's been with like another Scottish lassie, and it's just like cuss words.
You're good.
Almost did it. Almost did it.
I know it's not intentional. It's strictly because of YouTube demonetization. I was watching a person
disgusting.
who's talking about it. Like even like a couple curse words could demonetize like the whole video or whatever. It's crazy. I'm not really sure why they got so strict. You started using my sense. Are you using raw Excel?
Is there a specific kit out for weapons, or just
Favorite site? Purple Mag. No skull piercer, no stock. How can I play with you? I mean, I do coaching for free, and then I try to play a few rounds. All right. So 5 1v1s around the box. Doesn't matter if you win or lose. I'm gonna go all out. And don't stress. You know.
Oh.
Somebody just said cursing in nearly all forms is risking you to made it demonetize that piece of content. Yeah, that's crazy. You're using mouse Excel. That's crazy. Raw Excel. Yeah. Thank you for becoming a member, Tomas. Thank you so much. All right, ready? Are you you gotta switch to Wraith for me.
Yeah.
Why do you switch from the R9 to the car 1v1s? I'll just switch it up. This is literally all it is. R99 is still great. I've just been switching it up a little bit recently. I feel like a lot more people have been using the car, so I was like, you know what, screw it. It's an SMG, you know? Ready? 3.
Does this work?
What's that? Your Wraith? Oh yeah, you can shoot her knee.
No,
Yeah.
I was just noticing this like gap in the box. That's incredible.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna do a few different things on how I push.
Taking shots.
Okay, 4 more times. Can you tell me any tips? Oh, we're teaching, man. That's the whole point of the stream. We're doing some 1v1 so I can evaluate how a player's playing, and then I start giving tips on how they position and what they do. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Taking shots.
Let's get some Nessies. Yes, I saw some Jessies. I'm like, what is a Jessie?
Nice.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. All right, I'm gonna stop you early because I already know everything that you're doing. All right, I don't even need 2 more. I got a cold, dude. I got the vid, unfortunately. Okay, I want to see if you can answer it. What do you think is going on in terms of how you're positioning around the box and how you're fighting? If you're fighting like this, and I assume this is how you fight also in game.
I'm not really like thinking about this. I'm, like,
Okay.
Just, like,
Okay.
throwing my body at you.
There you go. You see, you're starting to know.
Aye.
So that's the thing. You're kind of just throwing yourself right into it, right? So we're gonna kind of go down to basics for you, okay? And how we're approaching a fight. Because essentially all you were doing. You're pretty much just throwing yourself as much as possible.
I don't know if it's like watching the other person streaming and saying like, oh, you need to commit more. So I'm like, I'm gonna do that, but more.
It's great that you did that, but everyone has got a little bit of something different. That's why I find so interesting about everyone I coach. Everyone's at a different stage in how they're trying to improve their gameplay. He needs to commit more. He knows his head glitches. He knows his positioning, and so that's a weakness because he's overcompensating, right, for that oh, that I gotta be safer. So he does it too much, which is a bad thing. Now, you on the other hand are swinging so hard to the point where there's no regard for your own life. All right. Now we all make mistakes, so I want you to. We'll go down to basics, and let me show you. Maybe you probably don't even need to hear this, but it's always good just to kind of see it. So if you push, and I have the head glitch here, and one thing, don't jump. You want to know why the answer why you don't jump in a fight?
No, yeah, it like kills accuracy.
It kills your own accuracy. It makes it easier to hit because you're gonna slow down mid-air. So you got to remove that. I know that can also be from other games, you know, Fortnite specifically.
Yeah, it was definitely I'd gotten better at like stopping myself from jumping in fights. Then I got back into playing like Splatoon. It was just like jumping all the time.
I mean, maybe one thing is to chase spacebar to crouch. I don't know. Maybe that's the thought process.
Maybe.
So then at least if you're hitting it, it does something different. But if it breaks your brain, then don't worry about it, you know?
Aye.
All right. What was I thinking? Train of thought. Okay, sorry. So if I'm moving forward and I'm keeping my head glitch small like this, you see? Now, the first thing I'm going to do, commit to some damage, reload, and then push right back in. So the reason I'm doing that is that if you were to shoot me back, let's say I want to move forward on this. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And you can shoot me back this time. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I got you in a reload. That whole spray right there in a reload. Mind games. Mind games. Get your opponent to bait into what you're doing. If you thought I was backing out, that was the whole purpose of it, because I was going to shove right afterwards. You know? But don't the worst thing you can do, you want a wide swing when you have the, and like look at your health bar. Let's say you like go to shoot me a bit. Okay.
I'm taking shots.
You better shove me. Like without hesitation. Like there you go. That's when you wide swing. Right? That's whenever you wide swing no matter what.
Aye.
Make sense? So go again with that same thought process. I think you got it down, but once you get that damage, whether you're using the wingman or the car, once you get the damage deficit, sure, wide swing and just start pushing as much as you want. But until then you can't push because you're most likely going to lose the encounter. Even if you have an aimbot, if the other person is going to land their shots, I don't think you'll win. I mean, I don't know, maybe I underestimate the power of an aimbot. I don't know. I hate aimbotters. I hate cheaters. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, don't back down. If you're fighting, fight. You're just gonna get because the reason why when you back down, what's gonna happen? I'm just gonna shove you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hesitate. I see a lot of people do that, and that's what happens in game too. Unless you're contesting for height and they happen to be up there, sure, like just drop. But if you know it's a 1v1, you're gonna have to pretty much take it at that point and do as much damage as humanly possible. Because let me show you. Let me show you what happens. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What are you gonna do? There you go. Exactly. You're just gonna shove. You just gotta have to do as much damage as humanly possible and hope that they miss and then try to clutch it out. Because that's what happens when you're in 1v1. You're 50-50ing each other, you know. And then the only thing you can question, let's say you climbed on the roof of the building, and you did that, is say, why did I climb the roof of the building? You know, maybe Horizon queued. Now, let's say it was the last guy and your teammate's about to push as well. Sure, like you guys are both about to push that single person by themselves. Catalyst, tactical, I heard that. That's pretty much the only thing you can do. So ready? We're going to go again. I think it's starting to click for you. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, crap, I fell. You see? He still did damage. Now, you ask yourself, what do I need to improve upon that afterwards? Just aim train a little bit at that point.
Yeah.
But at least you have your answer. Because if you committed and we went up there at the same exact time, we're both relying on our aim at that point. Right?
Yeah, yeah. I also ran out of car ammo. And
No, you're good.
I'm sorry. Just switching to the gun that's still like in a position where I'm trying to get better with feel wingy.
All right.
Right.
You have a gold bag, self-revive, gold helm, all that stuff?
No.
Do you have a helmet?
I did. Oh, I don't.
Oh, no.
I'm
Well, that makes a difference. Once I realized, I was like, wait a minute.
Absolute genius. Right here.
The Horizon main herself. Absolute genius. Listen, you could be a genius in one area and then not a genius in another, you know? That's how it works. You can't be smart in every single thing.
Yeah, okay, got everything. You get everything, yes.
Ready? 3, 2. Sorry. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, and then you know if you're going to win those 50-50s by going up, and if you don't, all you could do is, what's your sense? Are you a controller or are you on mouse and key?
Keyboards.
Okay. What's your sense?
I'm at 1.6.
1.6, and what's your DPI?
Let me open this, because I don't remember.
1.6. I'm tabbed out. I'm about to put the numbers in. Yes, chat. I know you guys are asking a lot. I do the coaching for free. The signups are in the Discord, and that's where I grab people at. And then they don't happen all the time, which is, I mean, why they're free. I don't charge for these sessions or anything. I think a lot of people at least get a direction of what they need to do, and that's the whole point of these sessions.
500.
500 DPI.
Yeah.
So 20 inches per 360. Okay. It's not bad. It's a little slow, but it's not bad. Which means that let's test that.
Starting to like turn it down because I was noticing I was like overflicking everything. I used to play with like no disk space.
Ah, gotcha. So
I
what
got
we're gonna
used
do?
to it being very
We're
high
gonna
for a
test
long
your
time.
wingman then with that. Let's test it. Let's see. You slowed it down. Let's see how you are with a wingman. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so your issue is not necessarily your sensitivity. You just got to read my movements and slow it down.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing. So let's just keep moving like this and shoot at me. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Getting shot at. I'm down.
Better. I don't see your character doing any jittering, so I know that you're not flicking, right? You're just trying to hit me. Are you flicking?
Halfway through, and I was starting to just read it more than flicking.
Okay, perfect. That's essentially what you need to do. So how sensitivity works, and this is the hardest part when hitting targets, is accuracy over speed. The more accurate you are, the faster your flicks are going to be over time, because your brain will just know through muscle memory, consistency, whatever you want to call it, where to flick to and know how to do it consistently. But you have to build that foundation. You just don't magically know where to flick and how to do it, right? Or where a player moves. Sometimes it was said by Wazier, who's also a coach. He's coaching Thunder Meow. He says sometimes a flick is so fast that you don't even see it with your own eyes. That's because your arm and everything is doing the work for you, because you don't necessarily need your eyes, because your eyes are locked on the target and what they're doing. You don't necessarily need to look at your crosshair trying to hit them. Your goal is to hit the target. Now, people ask the question, do you focus on the crosshair or do you focus on your target? The answer is both. You have to be able to do both. You need to be able to see the target, right? Because if I say, oh, I don't look at the person at all, then what are you going to hit? And if you're not keeping track of your crosshair and where it's at least like generally where it's at in the screen, then you're also kind of struggling. What you can do that helps is you can kind of learn the center of your screen so you focus more on the target instead. You know, this is why people hate visual clutter. You know what I mean? Like a really nasty, stupid iron sight like the G7, which is horrible. But you want a cleaner sight anyway, so you can be able to see your target, and then you can flick towards them. That's your goal. So ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. It is better. Your goal is to mostly read just movements like this. I would give you like the scenarios I would give you. I'm gonna link them to you. Do you have AimLab downloaded?
I do, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some scenarios. The ones that they haven't ranked are really, really good. And I want you to do I think it's called Clicky Dodgy. I gotta pull it up. I'm gonna send you it after stream. What I want you to focus on, it's not static targets. It's hitting a target that's moving. Especially with your sense, you're gonna have to get used to making broad movements, and do not lift your mouse at that sensitivity. You have a lot of desk space now, right?
Yes.
Your goal is to really explore the mouse pad. I've rocked a sensitivity this low before at one point. You really explore your desk space and you never lift your mouse. If you're tracking somebody to the end of the mouse pad, you're tracking them to the end of the mouse pad. Now, if you can't really do that with your mouse pad, I mean, you're going to lift to reset once you hit an edge, right? Then you adjust your sensitivity slightly. What's going to happen over the course of the next couple months is you'll decide if that feels comfortable for you. If it does, over time you'll develop speed. If you realize that it's starting to hurt your shoulder or it doesn't work for you, then you're probably going to speed it up instead. The only person who's going to be able to tell that is going to be you or somebody standing right behind you and saying, hey, it looks like you're hurting yourself. But focus on being comfortable first and foremost.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to do a different exercise with you. I've done this one before. It's been a hot minute since I haven't done a coaching session.
Let's go this
We're going to grab ourselves trade the wingman for a 30-30. Because nobody likes that gun. And then put your favorite magnification on it. Hello everybody. Welcome to chat. If you guys are enjoying the coaching session, don't forget to leave a like, show your support. The goal of the coaching session is to always give, players a sense of direction, that they step away. It always works. They step away. I've gotten a lot of messages that come back saying, hey, that helped. Thank you so much for giving me the tips and input. It made a big difference. So I want you to deck out, by the way, this 30-30 with every dream attachment that you could have. Okay? Everything. I'll do the same. You can even put a skull piercer on it if you want. And now we're gonna do the infamous. This is a lot of this stuff I've created in terms of like coaching. At least I think I have. Especially this one. This is what my own little gauntlet that I've set up. The 1v1s and me assessing after a few. I did them live a really long time ago. I just started doing them randomly. So I want to say like I came up with at least a concept of like coaching around 1v1s, but I could be wrong. Maybe somebody else did at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna stand here at this nasty head glitch.
Right.
And you're gonna start here.
Let's go over there.
And you're gonna work your way in. I think 30-30 is nasty. I like it. Most people hate it. Now,
It's one of those like super hit and miss guns for me, where it's like it's popping or it is absolutely not.
True. Okay, so what we want to focus on here, keeping your hitbox small, and then the minute you do damage, to work your way in. Your goal is to push into a fight. Now there's the most obvious answer where you could push into that is a game-winning spot. And then there's another spot. I purposely keep this vague because even pro players never get it right for some reason. Even though I give the answer and people have watched this VOD of these streams multiple times, people for some reason don't remember it, and it always surprises me. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. All right, stop. You're not head glitching.
Right.
You got to hide your body. So go to start again, heal up. Get in the habit. I want you to build habits. When you step away from the stream, I want you to think back and think, how can I develop habits? No matter where I'm at, that I'm always looking for a head glitch. I'm looking to keep my hitbox small. If it's not small, I do not fight. It's like saying if I'm going to fight you right here, would I make that decision to fight you right here? Like, you know the answer. Like, is this a good decision right here where I'm at?
No.
Make good decisions. No texting while driving. Make good decisions in life, ladies and gentlemen. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. And no jumping.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Very nice. So you watched the stream before, haven't you?
Let's go this way.
You chose this. Not many
And the
people do
tower
that.
just makes sense, right?
But nobody ever goes there.
This is like it was the second you said there is a spot, and it's like, oh, it's this spot.
Okay, that's crazy.
it's
Sometimes I
not-
say that and people never go there. I was okay, but there's a few things that you did that. Okay, so there's a few things though, but I'm glad that you caught that big brain, alpha brain, on you, like the largest of brains. You peeked here, Explain to me why you peeked here.
I know. I couldn't think of like. I don't know where to like get some chip in on the way like around here. If I was just gonna go all the way up.
You just go all the way up. You start chipping away over here. Your whole body's exposed. The only thing I could think you would do is like, well, is she gonna, are they gonna run out in the open? Like, what a like I guess a horizon. That's why I was like a horizon. She would queue up and go over. That's why I was thinking that. But no, if you know that this is like a dead end, then you wouldn't do this, right? And if you're above over here, this is a better spot. Like and even when you peeked here,
I don't even know if it was like I want to like create like a distraction so you don't think I'm going up there.
No, go for it. You have to just
like,
go right for it. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. You go right for the spot. You know what I mean? I mean, once you get damaged and you like the only reason you would do some chip is just to get to the power play spot. And then if I cracked you, you cracked me enough, then you hide and don't peek again. You know what I mean? Because even though I was at the disadvantage, my whole body's exposed. You just wait and heal. That's when you would bat and kind of reset, you know? And then you re-peek again, and then you continue shooting and so forth. So, with that in mind, now that you know this is a game-winning spot, I want you to learn how to work your way in by pushing this way. I'm going to give you a demonstration, and I want everybody in chat to see. You're going to use the head glitch, okay? All the way over there.
Oh, I'm using this, okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to work my way in, and I'm going to give you the example, pretending that this doesn't exist anymore. And what's the best way to work your way into a fight? I'm going to explain it. I'm going to talk through it. Hopefully I don't whiff my shots. Probably am because I'm not feeling well. I probably would even if I was. So, whenever you're ready. So ready, 3, 2. Darn it. Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go. So I'm going to peek. I'm going to wait for the head glitch. I see your head for 2 seconds. I'll try to get some damage. I'm whiffing. Got a headshot moving. So at least I know I did a little damage. Waiting for you. Move up forward. Took a shot. Taking an angle here. Waiting. Taking some shots. Headshot. Moving in. I know I have the damage deficit. Normally you would be batting, but you're not batting because that's not what we do here. Headshot again. Moving forward. I got the crack. The only thing you could do would be to bat, but we don't have bats, so I'll just move forward and then you win. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
That's me like talking through it. It took me a few extra shots to hit you up here because I'm Papega. But yeah, I want you to replicate that. So go ahead and heal up. You don't have to do it perfectly, but you know how I went from head glitch to head glitch, found different angles, different spots. You got to get creative. That's the biggest thing is people who are watching this. If you can't find a spot, like I can throw any random spot and tell you where's a head glitch. Like point randomly in the map. Like it just try. Just point randomly and say find a head glitch somewhere. Point like any sector of the map and just say try to find it. So Nat, you can point anywhere.
Let's go this way.
Okay. So the head glitch. So what I could do is I could back up right here. Hopefully see your body. You're up top.
Let's check out that way.
I think you climbed down the stairs, did you? Or are you still up there?
I'm not up there.
Oh, okay. I thought you were up there.
So my mind's away.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. So you see what I'm doing right here? Head glitch. Look at that. Nasty, nasty right there. I just found a head glitch. And I could quick peek here, not necessarily head glitch, but then of course, if I then I would start to work my way in because I found the head glitch. It's right there. And then I find the other one right here. Headshot, work my way in, and I would pull out my car SMG, and while you're batting, I'm like, oh my god, they're batting! And then you're one. I miss every shot, and there you go. You see what I mean? It's everywhere. It exists everywhere.
Yeah.
Even in an open field, there's always something. Let's say I randomly clicked over here in this open field right here, right?
We should go here.
You're like, where do you play right here, right? This spot right here. And now your body's just as exposed as mine. And then I move up. You see? This would be like, oh my god, they're sitting out in the open. It's a horrible spot. It's so bad. I'm like, not anymore. And then look, I got a head glitch right here. See? Look at that. Nasty, right?
Enemy down.
I did not see where you were there.
That's the point. And there's visual clutter always in this game. So where I was at was right here. So you see, look how small my head was right here. Look at that.
Oh my god.
And then like, let's say you didn't know where I was at, and I was using this to kind of shoot. And people do this with trees. And like, let's say you shot your whole mag. Ready? Go to shoot your whole mag. and then you're reloading. And then I move forward because I know you don't have as many bullets in the mag, and you're reloading, and I close the gap. Right? And that's pretty much it. That's how I want everyone to start thinking. That's how you work your way into a fight. There's always positioning. There's always something. Even let's say, I mean, if you were caught out so bad where you're just running an open field, then that's your fault. Well, how did you let the zone push you into that corner? Right? I mean, there's even spots in like hills, right? Like even let's say we're in open field right here, you'll find something. Like there's this nasty spot back here. So ready? See? I'm popping. I'm gone.
Yeah,
Pop.
yeah.
Now let's say the zone is pulling towards me. I would use this head glitch and it's pulling towards you. Sorry, pulling towards you. I would try to do as much damage as possible. And the zone 3, 2, 1 is closing. And then I would move forward and be like, oh well, screw it. Did as much damage as I could. Push, shove him. I cracked him. Push him. And then, you know, that's all you could do. But then you would ask yourself the question: why would you let why would you not fight for a game-winning spot? Let's say you saw that the zone is pulling here. Why did you hide in this corner for that long? Unless you're ratting, I guess, which is fine. But when you get into that losing spot, you're either all ratting as a team or you're ratting by yourself. The term ratting, in case people don't know, meaning that you're all by yourself playing or you're hiding, like New York City, a bunch of rats hiding. You know, they're hiding in your apartment. All right. Tell that to the teammates that don't even try to crack before pushing. Exactly why I'm doing coaching. So whenever Nat initially was shoving me at the very start, remember, okay, we circle back, right? Whenever Nat was pushing without doing any damage, that's a first tip I gave. Why are you pushing without doing any damage? Now, unless you are some demigod with aim, you're just kind of like, I land every single shot I never met. You know, then sure, go for it, I guess. But how many people do you know that can do that? And even then, very good players like Timmy Asu will play head glitches, they'll play positioning, they'll play smart, man. They don't just go in there and shove. That's not how it works. Can a mobile player play with PC player? No, they're two separate games. Believe it or not. All right, I gotta take a thing of water here. Okay, work your way in.
Right.
I'll take shots back at you, okay? 3, 2, 1, go.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Once you get that damage, remember, yeah, run right in. And even if sometimes we don't, keep working your way in. Go, go, go. Yeah, there you go. Much better. I know I'm not shooting back right now, but that speed is exactly what you're looking for. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so there's another tip I can provide to you here. Now it depends on, you can make assumptions based on mag size, right?
Mm-hmm.
That if I heard somebody shoot an R301, I'm gonna use a car SMG as an example, and they did this, you have that amount of time to rotate.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna shoot at you like that, and, you know, after the mag, and kind of cross and get. I want you to get a feel for that. That's how you know when to cross and when not to. Because most people say, well, I did the damage, or let's say you miss your shots and I have to cross. When do I cross? So let's say, ready? Well, you'll know when I'm shooting how many bullets. Like counting the bullets on the mag. You know, like the car SMG only shoots for an extended period of time, and they have to reload. They're not just gonna stand out in the open and just reload in the open. Hopefully, everybody in chat, if you're reloading, duck and cover. You know, like, please. Okay, ready? So 3, 2, 1, go. And then when you cross, there's only so much damage I can do when you cross. There's only so much damage I can do. Even if I have an R301, I could almost maybe one mag you from point A to point B, but that's a stretch, you know? But even then, you gotta count their bullets. You know, it's so important. Daz, when are you gonna do another community gameplay video game? Hope you feel better soon. If not this week, the following week. So any questions? I know I've dumped a lot of information so far.
No, I'm just happy to like listen and get.
Okay, so the biggest takeaways from you: think about positioning and when you get damaged, so then you can make a push in. I'm very proud of how much you overextended because it makes my job easier. knowing to pull you back. It's very hard to they say this in the acting world. It's easier to get somebody from overacting to actually act rather than somebody who's not acting to actually act. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like,
So like if
I think that's like been my issue in like other competitive games, is like getting to a place where like, oh, if you're able to be aggressive, then you'll at least probably get a bit more success than just like playing completely reserved and safe. But it's being able to like be more intelligent with that aggression and like play smarter and play around like the space that you have.
Exactly. And because of that, you'll be able to see your mistakes better. That's why I say be bold and just make mistakes. And that's the biggest tip I'll provide everybody, is that once you look, everybody has something different. So, you know, Nat came in with a different set of issues compared to our prior person as well. Everyone's got a different level of things they got to work on. I do as well. I would say I need to learn faster from, sometimes I repeat the same mistake twice. Sometimes I'm a bit of a slow learner myself. Sometimes it takes making the same mistake like 5 or 6 times before I'm like, oh, I got to stop. And I even tell myself, you hear me on stream like, I'm about to do something dumb. Thank God I don't do that IRL. But like, you know, you just don't stop. You got to stop making those mistakes. And once you identified them, at least, and then once you've identified them, you know how to improve from there. How important is hip firing? I hardly do it, but I see others do. Hip firing is actually really important, especially when you're right up on somebody. I tend to ADS. It's a bit of probably a bad habit. I'll be honest. I think I could probably hip fire more. It just depends. Once you're like out in the open. Do you coach girls? I coach anybody. It doesn't matter. You're console, female, male, non-binary. I don't care. I coach everybody. It doesn't matter who or what. So again, the biggest thing for you: slow it down, focus on your positioning, get the angle, and then make a push in. Yo, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate it tons. All right. And platform doesn't matter either, PC or console. Any questions? Yeah, we've covered a lot. I need to send you the aim lab scenarios too. So
Yeah.
ping me about that after stream. I'll probably get them to you tomorrow, if not today. I'm probably gonna go lay down after this.
Oh no, for sure.
So with that in mind, let's go hop in game and let's do a round of duos here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit more one. A sec.
Yep. You can play your legend of choice. I'm gonna play Loba so I feel comfy with a loadout. If you're a 3x and R301, a sniper, you have to hit fire at close range. Yeah, you can. I've done it before, but it's a real pain in the butt to track somebody point blank at with a 3x. Definitely done it, but it's not comfy. Remember, the goal of this series is that you're not going to see sometimes immediate improvements, but some people do. Some people are like, oh my god, that's what I need to do, and then it clicks for them instantaneously. Sometimes it takes a week, but every time I've done this coaching, at least, what are you on the VT benchmarks? Well, I was a master's. I haven't done it in a while. I was there when they were doing the early testing, whenever it was, I'd say it was a lot more difficult back then, to be honest. I think it was because they were overtuned. Some of them were like, my gosh, were crazy difficult. I haven't done them in a while, so I'm not really sure, man, to be honest. Usually I'm always default around masters, if not high diamond, depending. My static target's usually what suffers the most. Yeah. How do you manage your inventory? I feel like I never have any space. You kind of already have your ideal what your bag should look like. The number of batteries you should have, the max number of syringes. Like, I'll only have 4 syringes max. Or I'll only ever have like, I think the max I'll ever carry cells is 12, and even then I could probably drop it down to 8, depending on the amount of batteries that I have. Do you only stream on YouTube? I only stream on YouTube. JRZ, I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you. My dad says money back guaranteed improvement after coaching. It's so true. No matter what, you're gonna get. It's free, right? It's free. It's free.
I'm getting a refund either way.
Yeah, right.
Okay, my ping is too horrific.
Oh, okay, alright. We'll land over here. We'll third the Skittles that are landing over here. There's 1, 2,
Oh,
3,
that's a
4, 5, 6 teams?
I'm gonna take right side.
Alright. What's your ping at?
About 100.
Okay.
It's
We'll
fine.
play on your servers. I should have asked when we did the 1v1s. Even though you did wide swing me, so to be fair, I don't think ping was gonna fix that.
Yeah, no.
So at least I don't feel too bad. But if you were peeking right and then losing, then yeah. All right, all I got is a G7 scout.
Got a Hemlock All-Star. It's
First
not
blood already.
my go-to.
When you get too excited. We have
All right, and we just got to shove at this point.
a way to meet them.
Yeah.
Flat line.
Back here. How charming.
I'm gonna queue up to height, I think.
No, don't waste Q like that. All right.
I don't really.
That's okay. One side with me.
Wrap down.
Okay. Oh shoot. Okay, that's not bad. So, remember only Q when you have information of what you know is going on.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
See,
Yeah, my thinking there was like I could hear like fighting going on inside the building and wanted to take a height on it.
Okay, that works. But since we truly like, if you're guessing if they're up there, then you could queue up and there could be nothing there, right?
Yeah.
Unless you know without a shadow of a doubt they're there and you're ready to go fight.
Aye.
Then that's what we go for, right? Because then I'll join you up. But if we don't have any information is key.
Yeah.
That's what we need. It's like if I was Loba queuing onto the roof and, you know, let's say you were playing Watson and I'm all by myself up there. So if I queued up as Loba on the roof and then I got magged down, that's my fault, right? When you Horizon queue, ideally you want your teammate or the team to go with you, just in case you get beamed. On occasion, let's say nobody's able to create an opening, then you Horizon queue to find an opening if everyone's kind of stagnant. Because what happens is that everyone's going to look at you. And I mean everybody is going to look at you because the Horizon queue went out. And if we don't know what's going on, you might be the center of attention. Or they'll know like, oh, they just cleaned up or whatever's going on, you know?
It's needing to like train myself out of like you hear gunshots and just go into like autopilot fight mode.
Yeah. I mean, if you know they're on the roof, then yeah, queue it. But
Yeah.
if you actually do not know if they're there and you said you assume, never assume no.
Aye.
Because then you got to have your gun ready and ready to beam whatever's there. Because essentially, if you know they're in the building, then you want to get them. And then let's say they try to run away, then queue on top of them and then try to like make a play, right? Between Horizon and Vantage, who's better in terms of being aggressive? Horizon.
Introducing your champion.
It's always hold your tacticals like Pathfinder
I'm the job
as an example.
Don't be afraid.
Like let's say I've taught a lot of pred players this as well, like people I've coached, is it's a same premise where
Let's land.
if you are grappling to catch up and then you catch up and then the team runs away and they leave you, assuming that you can grapple, that Pathfinder's dead. You know. I guess I should have landed over here.
We are alone here.
Yeah, we'll
It's
get
like-
some loot and then we'll shove over
I think
core.
half the lobby landed there.
Oh, we got one team with us. We're good.
Do we? Yeah. They're hitting there.
All right, so get one fight here.
An enemy landed near me.
Flatline 3-0.
Nice. I got charged rifle Volt. And pretty much fight. Pathfinder already yeeted. He wasted his Q. I'm pushing center. I think they're one isolated over here.
See an enemy over there.
On me, by himself.
Cracked an enemy shield.
Backing up. You can push it. Oh shit! What the heck?
Rapes down.
Nice. I'm gonna get healthy. Popping a cell. Watch your back. Oh god, I got killed
yeah.
by this thing. You might be able to res. Yeah, he's inside. You can res. Oh shoot, you're good. Just stick it, I guess. Up here to shoot. On the
Yeah,
body
they're
block.
right on
Yeah.
us.
Oh, they're resing too. It's fine. Pop off.
Charging my shields.
Oh,
Just get healthy.
I can see one.
Healing. till the ring closes. If you want it, bag it.
I'm gonna go on the right side over here.
I was getting
Shops open.
We'll push that building. This other guy left.
See what we have over here.
yeah, must be the Wraith's teammate.
Next door. You, I need health.
Okay. Wait, they're pushing up.
Yeah, they're on us.
Bang on me. 45 in.
Taking height.
Nice. With you. I'm with you.
We've got 30 seconds.
Oh gosh, I fell. I'm done. Pushing her.
Oh,
Got the ash. Batting. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. No! Almost got the armor swap. Better. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
We got healthy. All it is just staying calm. I know that the other person, oh, they reset and everything. That's so unfortunate. That was from the Wraith. That's okay. That's how you do it, because we won our fight. We would have won. If I didn't play poorly. So my mistakes there, like an example, I fell from height. I didn't land properly. And then I just went in and shoved because I already made the mistake. We got the ash down, and I know you got shot from the path. I thought they were gonna run. I didn't realize that they reset with the Wraith and everything.
Yeah, no, I saw the saw the ash drop, and you didn't hear the Pathfinder swing up at the back of me.
Yeah, that's okay. That's just RNG. Like, I would never be
happens.
upset. Like, I said this many times in ranked when you play. It's like, if we win our fights and then we make educated guesses on if the team is going to leave or back out, and then we played well, then there's no reason to be really upset. Because people always get mad or say, how do you never get mad at the game? Well, it's like, well, I mean, we played to the best of your ability and you do the best you can. And then there's no reason to be upset, essentially. I mean, you got to understand when you're playing a battle royale, there's going to be some level of RNG, you know?
They're always like, there's so many things that are just like outside your control.
And you can account for those variables and try to
Aye.
minimize them. Let's say, like, right there, we could just back out. We're like, okay, if everyone's going to back out, let's all back out.
Aye. I think one team's landing center with us, and others way over there.
Okay, let's see how lucky we get with drop. We got a winger. My way. Oh, shoot. Headshot one.
I would like a gun.
You're good. One on the right. One inside. There might be a different team. You just drop, and play your life.
Yeah, I don't know. Should have dropped.
It's okay. RNG.
My throat's down too.
You're good. We go
Can't
again.
catch COVID over Discord, can I?
Right. Know where this next one will click. Why don't you spectate them instead them playing instead? I can watch what they're doing in terms of my teammates. This coaching session is to see how they play as a teammate, and we've already 1v1 it. But if I see that if Nat is already overextending and know how she plays in game, we just need to kind of get the things rolling. I do VOD reviews on the channel as well. This is only like an hour coaching session. It's enough to get takeaways and then know how to improve and what you need to do. I would say since I had guns on me, I should have calmed that there was an Eva and a wingman
Right.
to at least grab a gun, and then we can at least 2v2 them.
Yeah.
You know?
I didn't want to like run over your look pad, so I was trying to.
No, it's fine. If
Hits,
we know we're
like-
contesting, then
Yeah.
just grab, because we know that we're gonna fight. So if we think of like the lineup, you said there was people that were contesting, and we had guns there. I need to understand that we're gonna split loot, you know,
Yeah.
and it's okay. Like if this was ranked, I would assume that you need to grab a gun with me, you know,
That's a good spot.
and it's okay. This is how it works. Let's see who we got here.
That's.
They're peeling off that way.
Yeah, we got a few. I don't know. I don't think anyone else is landing center.
Okay, yeah, we're good. We gotta shove the north side pretty quick though. Volt here
Volt SMG here.
with that.
Extended energy mag here.
Alright, I'm gonna go shove north.
I'm with you.
Can't tell if they cleaned up yet. Climbing on a roof.
Just behind.
Your Pathfinder eating away.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Long way to the next ring. Lots
They're
of
another
work,
building?
needs lots
Yeah, I'm
of
gonna push it. They're on a roof. Q's
I
up.
don't know if they're like
Q,
alone.
Q, Q. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, he ran inside. He ran. I'm inside.
Oh no, he's
He stuck me. I'm gonna swap. I cracked him. Shove him. Shove him. I gotta get healthy. I'm gonna bat.
recharging shield.
You're healing as well. Cracked him.
are they inside?
Yeah, yeah, inside. She's
Looping
queuing
behind.
away. I missed every shot. I'm terrible. Take a shot in the
Yeah.
back. Another team. We gotta back out. Go this way. Get out. No loot.
I'll try and get the swap. Got the swap.
Shoot. It's 2 different teams, I think.
Yeah, one's just rolled in from north. Ah!
That was good. Better. Your comms are good. Those are the moments when you just kind of go for it and swing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a few seconds difference of we're playing in some pretty crack lobbies since everyone is like a Masters player. Everyone we're running into is a Masters team, which is pretty crazy. But it's okay. That's matchmaking in a nutshell for you.
That's fine.
So what I would say, like whenever I come to kind of push, just know those seconds to kind of go for it. If we have the health advantage and I crack them, you have probably 1 or 2 seconds to really capitalize on that, right?
Yeah.
Because if we managed to get that Pathfinder down 4 or 5 seconds sooner, we could have gotten healthy. That goes for me too. If I landed my shots there or shoved a little harder, then we could have gotten it. But if I have lower HP than you are the aggressor.
Aye.
And that's also when you're playing with teammates. Let's say this is a tip for everybody. Assume that if you're healthier than your fellow teammate, that you need to be the one to capitalize or take an angle or push in. That goes for rank. This happens a lot in rank gameplay as well. VOD reviewing and seeing people play. If somebody hits 140 damage and they get hit for 100, and then they start to back out, but you're still your teammate's still healthy, your teammate needs to find an angle. They need to push in. That means that you're now in a 2v2 or a 1v1, depending if you're playing duos or not.
If you can afford it.
My question isn't really coaching related, more in content creation. Do you have any advice when coming up with video ideas? Just post what you want to post. I don't really know. I just post because I just say, oh, I want to post that, or like, man, that's a good video idea. Or just like, it's kind of hard to give advice on. It should just be something you want to do, like,
I'm the job master. Your fault.
if that makes sense.
Let's land
You need
here.
to hit the range more.
I can. Let's find something good.
And of course, if you whiff, you whiff. There's nothing wrong with whiffing, I assume there's a team here, 2 teams, 3
I think there's
teams.
a couple, I think. Yeah, 2.
We'll share this block right here
Turn.
because this is going to be pretty tight on loot. We may want to back out after this, and
May.
then move back in.
Got a G7 bolts.
Yeah, this isn't bad.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
come this way.
is-
Come this way.
That's outside.
We'll play this a little smart. Trying to shove. Let's play by the car over here.
Watch over here.
We'll bait them in.
Anything to put on my G7?
That was
Nobody shot. There was like 3 teams here. I'm super confused. There they go. Now
Oh
we
no,
move
they're
back.
they're shooting.
That's all we needed. So that's another tip. Just bait people. Because now they ran through. We missed a scan. That's good. They're burning inside. Got Watson. One's on the left. They just went down. I'm shoving this guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
shoot.
flash.
Got him in flesh. Swapping.
Pathfinder's solo.
It's all good.
Swung in a bit.
Alien, thank you so much, man, for the 20. Happy 23. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. They went down too. So, I did see White swing pretty
Yeah,
hard on that.
I felt that happen. It's
It's gonna be a habit to break because you
Yeah,
went,
yeah.
which I applaud you. I have to say I applaud you for at least going in and making the mistake. And that I will never say that's a bad thing. Now that we're aware of it, that's when we say you got to take a slow down a fight. I know it
Yeah.
sounds so counterintuitive, but pros do it all the time. And they say it as well, especially if we're playing in these like full-on master lobbies where everyone is cracked out of their minds. Essentially, you get into a fight and then you slow it down. And the only definition of what that means, you rush to the fight just to wait for opportunities. It's like waiting in line, essentially. So, like an example of like what I broke down there. Like, let's say we wait for the other team to go push in, and then we wait for the other team to push in. We clean it up, then we back out and wait for another opportunity to capitalize on it. And then if the other team rolls up, all we're waiting for is constantly opportunities, healing up, and then resetting, and so forth and so forth.
Let's find something good.
Yo, Phantoms, what's up, man? He says, not even good, bro. I'm trash. I'm rookie player. This team might land on us.
I think they look like they might be steering center.
Okay, one team over here. We'll just share this
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here.
Weapon, please. Video game.
Let's back out
I.
because there's no gun in
Yeah,
here.
I don't.
I'll cover you.
Yeah,
Cover
no.
you. Cover you.
Okay.
You're good. Hit these bins over here, then we'll go back in. L-Star.
Start here.
Mozam, which is not... Oh, Mastiff. Nice.
Open supply bin here.
Alright,
Damn it, someone else got here first.
let's go back in. They just armor swapped. Yeah, they armor swapped on blue. They're teabagging? That guy? Huh?
Cracks one.
They're running away. Oh, if my shots because I'm talented.
Yeah. Kind of want to. One's nearby.
I need to get a different gun. I got 2 shots on this. I don't have any ammo. I'm gonna put an ult here. Get some ammo, and then we can fight. Since I don't have anything. I'm
Yeah.
dropping shotgun. Sorry, I picked this up from earlier.
Ammo here.
This is 80.
These guns are bad.
You want it? Mama's got you now.
Holding for you. Door open right here.
Near me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
We
have
could shove
45
them. I think they have better armors though.
rings right there. Don't leave anything good behind.
Can't be. They can't have that much. Just screw it. Let's go up.
They're
Whether we-
it feels like they're running.
Yeah, let's just take roof.
To the left, left, left.
Okay.
Eye sharp. The ring's near. Closing in 30.
I'm climbing on roof with you. Oh shoot. Oh, I'm bad. Played that bad. That's my bad.
Yeah, center.
They're gonna shove me.
10 seconds. Recharging shields.
What the heck?
Recharging shields. Healing.
He's like other side of that wall.
I'm just gonna
Oh,
keep
okay.
healing.
Yeah, yeah. Might be.
Cracked an enemy shield.
Alright, cracked him. I might be able to win this. No!
Nice.
Close. That's my bad. I kind of threw at the door, and then you got 2v1 in the center.
Yeah. Feels like feels like an information thing. I didn't see the Octane other side of that building.
You're good. Remember, information is key.
Yeah.
I should have calmed it. I mean, I got blasted on the door. It was really bluntly idiotic of me.
It felt like they were playing like so passively. It was like,
Yep. I'm gonna go res you. I mean, to be fair, they were playing passive. I really don't know, to be honest. I guess I should have assumed that they're gonna open up the door and shoot at me, and then yeah.
Hold on, I need to heal.
But we came out ahead, so that's fine.
side is clear. Don't see anyone running up on us.
Okay. I'll throw another ult
Gardens.
down. Let's go over to Divide.
I guess it was only a flesh wound.
I'm plat 4, but I don't play 24/7. I never said it was good. I'm so confused.
Thank you, darling.
We're doing a coaching session, man. I'm just coaching based off of what we see. The goal is that people get takeaways so they know what to improve upon. It doesn't mean there's immediate results, but as long as they go through the VOD, that's usually what's been very, very helpful for individuals. So as long as they have that, I mean, I don't even charge for these coaching sessions. They're free, man. They are free. Free coaching. Whether it goes right or wrong, it was literally free, so what's the worst that could happen? Oh, hello.
Hello.
What?
That was a fat finger.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna bat. I'm gonna push back in.
Oh, they're inside?
Yeah, I'm going in. Two more seconds. Oh shoot, I'm dead. Yeah, I cracked the Wraith.
Oh. I like switched keyboards recently. I keep like fat fingering Q on W.
No, you're good. Is that actually District? That's funny. He's probably coaching too. He just ran right up. Oh, he got eliminated as well. It'd be funny if he's actually coaching right now too. I assume, I know. I just, if people are gonna troll and mess around and make no sense, it's fine. Okay, what time are we at? All right, we're at 12:53. So we can go in the test range and do a few more 1v1s, but I think you kind of get the point. Even whenever you drop down, don't drop down at the what you did there at the end. Take your time with a fight, and then really isolate, and then know if you have the damage deficit or not. Know when you push whether you have the health advantage or not. So the biggest takeaways. Let me know how this goes in like a week or two, when knowing the things that we worked on. Don't wide swing unless you have the health advantage. That's tip number 1. Knowing that you have the head glitch and that you have the positional advantage. There are situations like where we got shot from there, like we got thirded. It is what it is. So that's not really much of a problem. Analyze the moments where you say, where could I slow down and wait for the opportunity rather than shove in looking for information. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's I think that's pretty much all I got for you. I know the pub games weren't perfect, but I'm hard throwing in some of the rounds too.
No, it's you know, we'll make mistakes, learn from them.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna bring in the next person in because I think as my medicine starts wearing off, I'm starting to fade a little bit. But I appreciate you tons. Let me know seriously in like a week or two with that knowledge. Hopefully it makes a big difference. And if it doesn't, we can hop in for at least another 15 minutes and I can kind of point it out again. Because that's really the goal of these sessions again. As long as I point it out and you see it, just like you said, oh, I swung the corner. I kind of felt it. I knew.
Yeah.
That hearing that means that you understand it, you know?
No, it's very like over the last years, like I've been playing enough to a point where like I'm consistently hitting diamond, and now it's like, oh, I just need like someone else to like sort of guide where you go next from that, right?
Well, seeing
it's
how
been like super helpful to like sort of direct that.
Well, seeing how everyone was pretty much masters in that lobby, it doesn't really. I'd honestly say sometimes pubs is harder than diamond rank, to be honest.
Mm.
I mean, we just ran into district. He's a pred player. I mean, he ran in, and if I had the bat off a second suitor, if he did shove as fast as he did, he could have got one mag down, you know.
Mm.
But they thirded. They played it well. Once he did the damage, what are they going to do? They're gonna push. If he didn't push, I would say, why didn't he push? Like, they should have pushed, and that's why you can always counter and learn even from how other players are pushing and playing. And that means that it goes a long way.
Hi.
All right. Let me get the next person in. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you so much for this.
All right, we'll speak soon.
See you soon.
All right, bye. All right, we got one more person in for today. It is a Yeet Master. Let's see here. Hopefully they didn't forget. I'm sorry, I'm like zoning for a second. Okay. All right, I gave him a call, and then we're gonna hop in for our last coaching session. Just so I appreciate. Yo, what's up, man?
Hey.
Sorry if I sound like crap.
Yeah, 102. That is really high.
Yeah, I think it spiked higher in the middle of the night. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't able to check it as I was overheating and I started getting sick. All right, let's do this.
Yeah.
Do you have me added? Soar_Daz?
Yes, I do. I'm friends with you. My name is. Do you need me to say?
Yes.
It's like Dumb Mysterious Mystery.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Because I had to. Because you're Yeet Master in Discord, but you're a different name in here.
Well, because me and my brother share this account, so.
Coach for free. Yeah, these sessions are free, man. I don't charge. So as long as somebody steps away and they learn something, I mean, hey, you got a free session, you stepped away with something, right? That's the beauty behind it. Alright, when we hop in the range, grab yourself a car SMG, a wingman.
Okay.
Deck it out with your favorite sight. Wait. There you go. I was like, I didn't see you pop in right away.
Yeah, my internet's not the best, so.
What's your ping?
Let me check.
You know you could turn on your display so you can see the ping in the upper right.
Yeah, I just had it off because I don't know.
Because otherwise I may try to connect to your servers. I made that mistake with Nat.
Okay. How do you turn it on?
It goes to settings, gameplay, and then performance display. You can turn it on or off.
Okay.
He's a tad quiet here. I'll turn him up a bit more.
Okay, it's 50. It's like 60.
Okay, that's good. The best way is to have it turn into a stream so people can watch back the VOD and learn a lot from it. Because I'm sure it resonates with somebody. Because while I do it for free, I can't get to everybody, man. It's virtually impossible. So that's why I do it live on stream. Makes for good educational content. Somebody can relate to it, and I can get to more people that way. Just works out. Hey, Tovan, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. I appreciate you tons. Alrighty. So, 5 1v1s around the box.
Huh?
We're going to do 5 1v1s around this box.
Okay.
And play however which way you want. Doesn't matter if you win, lose. Everything is a free game. The whole point is I'm going to be pushing like 3 different ways against you, and I'm just trying to identify how you play. Okay?
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm taking shots.
Alright, 4 more times. Any more plans to do spectating Diamond and Ranked? Yes, this Thursday. We'll have another one out. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, 3 more times. 3, 2, 1, go. Two more times.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm taking shots.
One more time. Alright, already got stuff for you, so which is good. Ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1, go. Okay. So the biggest problem that you have is that it's similar to Nat, but in a different way. So Nat would swing, but be right in the face of the individual. So I'll show you the difference.
Yeah, on that last one, I kind of wide swung right here.
Oh, you wide swung almost the whole time. So I'll show you. So right here. So stand right here. I'll show you what Nat does. So what Nat does is that she pushes and wide swings like right in their face, right?
Yeah.
So when you wide swing, your wide swing has everything to do with space. This is your wide swing. And then when you wide swing out, when you're in this spot, you push forward like this. But you don't have any regard in terms of like where in position. Or I know this game is a meme, and sometimes like people say, "Where's the audio?" Right?
Yeah.
There is audio, and you can anticipate where an opponent is going to at least push, right? At least get the fundamentals down for that.
Yeah, you can.
So you're very unaware whenever I push this way, and I pretty much caught you out. So if you're pushing this way, and you're kind of working your way in a little slow on it, there's no fallback for you. So a lot of the issues is that whenever you fight, you always need to have some sort of fallback in terms of positioning, whether it's hugging an angle or anything. If you say, if I needed to reload, where can I duck and weave into? And the answer is I don't have anywhere to go. Like if you were this far out, and the only thing you can do is strafe left and right, you're in trouble, right?
Yeah.
Also say that you're strafe for me. See, let me see. I know you're on controller. Simple strafe like this. Simplify it.
Okay.
Your strafes are too big, which is not a bad thing because it can throw opponents off. I would encourage you to have a tighter and more confusing strafe to throw off your opponent. And here's a tip for everybody. Just because there's one way to do it, sometimes what can throw off a pro player is if somebody strafes awkwardly and goes really far off on their strafe, it can be very confusing. Even for a pro player. Like, let's just say you just strafe like this. It just went straight like that. Everyone's like, are they going to counter strafe? Or are they going to go the other way? You know? But I would encourage you to have your strafes because at one point you were here, you were just kind of going into a straight line. Make sure if you're going to push, that you're going to push off damage. Make sure you have a fallback. Don't wide swing out in the open here. Same thing if you're pushing back to try to get a head glitch. Know that you have no fallback. Every way in which you push around this box, you pretty much put yourself in a very extreme situation. So I assume, based on how you were playing around this box, that that's the same decisions that you're making in game, is that you put yourself in very extreme situations that, for you, make the game much harder than it would be for, let's say, somebody like me, you know?
Yeah.
All right, with that in mind, let's 1v1 around the box and see if you can at least just, you know, the goal is just to implement a few of the tips. So ready, 3, 2, 1, go.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
It was better. I had to swap to my weapon. So when you peek, this will help you a ton so you don't get lose the damage deficit. You made for a bold play by pushing, and it did pan out, but you were really low, so realistically it should have.
Yeah.
I whiffed and I should have landed my shots, but I didn't. So gambling on that is not a bad idea if you go for it. So just pointing it out. Whenever you peek, try to go for quicker peeks and exposing only half your body rather than your full body. It makes it harder for people to hit you.
Okay,
So I'll show you an example. This is how you were peeking before. This is how you were peeking when I gave you the note. This is how I would prefer if you peeked. See the difference between the three? This is how you peeked initially. The second time you peeked. There you go. Yeah, it's real tight. But whenever you do it, you can peek there and then take your shots. Just make your hitbox smaller so it's harder to hit. Because this is much easier to hit than at least seeing half your body, right? You can still peek the box a little tighter. But yeah, exactly. And then you'll kind of time it better because I know you're a controller, so it's a bit of muscle memory in terms of like how you're peeking the box and make sure you don't overextend on it. And it'll only get easier as long as you're aware of it. Being aware is really half the battle, right? There we go again. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I'm whiffing hard. So you backed up there, and I kind of committed once you did the damage. Remember to have a fallback plan in case if I land my shots. If I land my shots, I'm gonna win. That's kind of the
Yeah,
whole
I kind of
point.
like realized that and kind of moved closer to the box. Like I backed up a lot and then I moved closer after. But
And it did. It technically made it harder for me to land my shots. If you stood out in the open, it would have been much easier. So that's good. So ready? Go again. 3, 2, 1,
Okay.
go. Try to be careful with your peaks. I know I'm just kind of shoving it and kind of going in on it, and you're on controller,
Yeah.
so you, at this distance, it should be quote unquote more comfortable than, let's say, being at this distance. This is probably a lot more uncomfortable this distance than, let's say,
yeah,
this distance
I
right
got
here.
there. Mhm.
Now I'm gonna do the same exercise that I gave to Nat earlier, but I wanna. It's a lot harder for a controller player to do it. We're gonna do it again with you in just a second. I kind of want to hop more in game with you, just because I want to see what you do in open spaces and how you command it. Because I see the glaring issues around the box at close range, and I wonder how you work your way into a fight. Okay, so again, let's 1v1 around the box. Let's keep identifying stuff that's going on. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Firing. I'm taking shots.
Okay, that was way better than hugging the box, so I will give you credit on that. I know I landed my shots. That was just me being lucky and landing more of my shots, okay? So don't feel like that was wrong. It was harder for me to hit you because you were actually holding the box. Just make sure to, counter by shooting, by committing. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Here, I'll back up again. Reload. If you're going to commit to it.
Oh, okay. I just was gonna commit and then I saw you were up there, so I kind of fell back.
It's okay. I would have beamed you, that's why. So if you're going to commit to it, commit to it.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Now, realistically, on controller, you should always win that fight, but I give controller players a run for their money on that, man. I'm not gonna lie. I've aim trained a lot. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Opening fire.
Okay. One again with controller players, the biggest thing, because M and K players have the movement to jump over your head like this.
Yeah, I had to like fully
It's
turn
okay.
around.
It's just It's just you're gonna have to be. Excuse me, a little more self-aware of like. Remember how whenever you push at this angle over here, be very self-aware of what the worst case scenario could be, so you can anticipate it. If I peek you at that exact moment, that's gonna be like the worst case scenario. If I do damage and I wide swing over here, that's the worst case scenario, right?
Yeah,
So when
'cause
you're-
there's
when
no
you're-
way to take it through there.
And let's say that I get you get cracked and you bat. What's the worst case scenario is that they shove you in that moment. So hopefully your teammates got your cross, your calming, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
All right, we go again. I'm gonna do something a little different instead of just pushing you like an absolute psychopath. We'll change it up a little bit and see how you do. Ready? 3, 2,
Okay.
1, go.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
You gotta commit at some point. You gotta make a play, right? I'm just gonna play purely defensive. All right, so that took you a long time to commit there. There was no rules, by the way, in terms of committing or not.
Oh, okay.
I was just playing defensively. Like, what happens if an opponent stalls for that long? What are you gonna do? So go again. I'm gonna stall as much as possible, and I want to see you shove.
Okay.
I want to see you make a play. So ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Getting shot at.
It was bad. I dropped off a height too. Like, I didn't commit on the height, and I should have just committed. Ready? So I want you to look how to make a play. I'm just gonna play purely defensive.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Nice. I should have landed more of my shots. Only thing you do, my tip is to minimize the damage that you take when you push. So when you wide swing and you go for those angles, I know you're on roller. Try to minimize the amount of damage you're taking by re-peeking and going for the re-peeks. So let's say you get thirded, you avoid that damage intake, right?
Yeah.
But go for the plays. You're on roller. This is a very comfortable distance. Make the plays. Don't worry about being so defensive. When I say defensive in a sense like this is what I'm defining as for you defensive. You'll keep peeking left and right, but you won't make a play. Defensive for you by improving the defensive is by using a head glitch or resetting the peak until you get the damage deficit, right?
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, perfect. So let's reset. Let's go again. You're making a lot of changes and it's making a big difference. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Opening fire. They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Better. Are you used to pushing aggressively? Just curious.
I mean, yeah, I push like most things, but I usually, I don't know, I try to just like go from a different angle. Like if there was this box right here, I would probably try to like get like over here or something. But
okay, let's see that. You know what we're gonna do? And then we're gonna hop in game a little earlier. Grab a 30-30, and I want you to do the same exercise that we're just doing with Nat.
Okay.
30-30 repeater, favorite sight. Actually, not even 30-30. Grab your favorite long-range weapon. I'm going to use 30-30, but I'm going to only put a 1x on it.
Favorite long-range weapon.
Yep. G7 Scout, Sniper, I don't know. Anything. Heck, I would even say a Kraber. Whatever you want. And then just deck it out completely. Yeah, deck it out. Make it nice. Put everything you want on it.
Just that weapon? No other backup?
Nope, no other backup. Because you're going to work your way in, and I want to see what you do. When you say you take different angles, and I want to see how you do it.
I say we move.
So start at that ping, and then work your way in.
Okay.
If you do this well, we're going to hop in game right away. And then I'm going to see how you push. Because the 1v1s, I see you making pushes, and then you clutch out. And then I just don't want you playing too passively. So there's a very clear, distinct when I say passively, and I want to make that clear for everybody who's watching. Passively in a sense where, you know, you can sit there and peek back and forth, but at some point you're going to have to climb the box, do something different. It's like micro play, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Walk me through your thought process here.
So I guess my thought process is I'm up here. I want to get closer to you, obviously. So I go over here, but then the obvious way is to go over here. I feel like so you would be looking there. So I kind of went down here.
Okay. So
I probably should have played these better, but I don't know.
Okay, so the biggest thing, you chose the strongest point right here, but you gave up the positioning on it. So let's walk through this together, because I think you have the right mindset. You just gotta do a little finessing, a little cleaning up, essentially, and that's it. So right here you have the head glitch, right? Some initial shots, and then you move over, right? Remember, you want to minimize your hitbox. So essentially, well, if you came over here, if you look at this, your whole body's exposed right here. Like, they see your whole body. So instead, you either want to play the head glitch right here, so then you can hide your body and back up. You can go a little higher and play the head glitch up here.
Okay.
So at that point, because once you get this damage, you get the cracks, you can just slide jump in and then just finish off the kill, right? The downside of where you went from the correct angle, like of this, but then you gave me the advantage right here.
Yeah, I left myself completely open.
Yeah, they all like you pretty much gave me the dub. You gave me the win. And then what you need to do is you work your way in, which is why I gave you the your favorite long range weapon of choice. Is you use the weapon to do some damage and you work your way in. That's kind of like a rule of thumb when you're playing, and you're just in general. I'll show you. Even I'm using a 1x on the 30-30. So start there. And I'll show you. What you did here was perfect, by the way. And then, but like working your way, like the initial thought process of getting here was perfect. It's what you do afterwards that matters. So taking the height, going up further, capitalizing on it, not taking the spot over there, which leaves you fully exposed, and not taking the spot over here that leaves you fully exposed. Your thought process is correct here to minimize your hitbox, but you never really want to be in this situation, right? This is the last resort saying, how can I play? Yeah. Only thing you can do is like save yourself for a second just to queue, right?
Yeah.
So we need to do, I'll show you like how you need to work your way in. So ready? I did this with Nat earlier, but I'm using a 1x now. So for those watching, even if you don't have the correct sight, you can do this. Ready? Somebody's asking a question before I start this. Is AimLab good, or was that the question? What practice exercises? It depends on what you need to practice on, depending on what your weakness is. Is it hitting static targets? Is it tracking? Aim training is generally pretty good. I mean, whether you do it in the range or you do it in aim trainer, it's completely up to you. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So ideally, you have the best spot there. I'm keeping my hitbox small as possible compared to you. Literally, all I'm looking for, like, let's just say you're in a great spot. We got teammates nearby. All I'm waiting for is a bit of damage, which I just did, and then working my way in slowly but surely. Using these angles as cover. Say I don't land any shots. I just heard you shoot with sentinel shots, so I'm going to move because I know you're reloading. I might peek at this angle right here. Cracked him. I know you're going to pop a bat at that point, not repeat that. Even if you were to shoot me, it's perfectly fine because you can only do so much damage while you're crossing. I notice you're not peeking again, so I'm going to keep working my way in. At this point, I'm point and blank ranged against you, and I can finish you up right at this point. If I just stop whiffing. There you go. Oh my god, I'm so bad. You get my point. You see how the pressure was there?
Yeah.
Even though like you have the ideal spot, but I was able to work my way into the fight effectively.
Just by doing damage, yeah.
Yeah, by doing damage and waiting for your reload. Realize that once I heard the shot, I know you're not going to shoot me because it takes a second, right? Like, go ahead and just shoot the bullet. Look how much time. I have all that time.
Right there until I could shoot again, so.
So I'm going to shoot again?
They spotted me.
Might as well just cross. I got hit, but I might as well just cross, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that timing of the sentinel, depending on, let's say if you're using a longbow, it still is kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot quicker in quick succession, but they're only going to do, what, 55 damage max on the rotation shots? Hey, Kid Robot, what's up, man? We'll be sure to get a session with you. I know you couldn't make today, and I promise I'd do a session offline. I don't normally do sessions offline, but Kid Robot unfortunately hasn't been able to do the last 2 sessions, and because I rescheduled the stream from today, I feel really guilty about it. Even though the sessions are free, I just want to at least, just because I'm the one who rescheduled the day because I was the one that was sick. All right, so work your way in. Do that same model. I'm gonna drop my mag on this, okay? I'm only gonna have 6 bullets in this 30-30. So I want you to gauge based on when I could potentially reload and the damage I can do while you rotate, right? Even if you don't do enough damage and your goal is to rotate in, sometimes you just might as well just run in, you know? But your goal is to stay on the move. That's the goal. So ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, try not to jump as well. You always want to crouch. There you go, nice. Now you have that nasty head glitch, and you have the power. Remember, if you were taking this slower, you would essentially just battery there, and I'd be out in the open right here, you know? I know I'm letting my shots, but that's just kind of the RNG that one has to deal with if the person has good aim or not, you know? You see, at this point, I wouldn't even leave at this point. You dictate the fight. You might as well just finish me from up there or just slide jump into me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All you need is one more shot. But you see how you have the power up here? I'll just stand still at this point.
Okay.
But you see how you have the power in that scenario? You know?
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for in game as well.
Because I would definitely be able to push that if I had another weapon, obviously. But
Yeah, exactly. So let's go in game. Let's see how you do with this.
okay.
Don't pass out. I know, bro. I'm all over the place. I know my gameplay is sometimes gonna suffer from it from today, but it's all good. All right. Understand these lobbies are gonna be pretty sweaty,
Yeah.
so it's only normal. Can I have Marcos too? Sorry, roommates are getting pizza. I was like, can I have Marcos? A medium chicken pizza? Can you add that other thing that chat's gonna hate me for? Yeah. How to join 1v1 coaching? Join in the Discord. A Discord link. Oh, I'm so sorry, chat. I feel so bad. Both mentally and physically. Yeah, my medicine is starting to taper off now. I could feel it. I think in the stream I had a pretty good peak, and it's only getting worse as I keep going. Oh man. I'm gonna watch how you push in and what you do.
Okay.
What I want you to focus on is the momentum that I have. And that momentum is everything. And it's why I feel like is what I'm trying to get at specifically for you is the momentum and speeding things up. It's like you're double timing the thought process, right?
Okay. Might as well play Bangalore if we're gonna double time it. No.
There you go. I like it.
Remember, eyes on the prize.
Coaching advice for pizza topping selection. I agree with that. Let's see if there's people here. We got one team. RNG, baby. Let's see if we get a gun.
Somebody landed on me.
Yeah. I'm here.
Go up top. Got an Eva though.
Same. They ran. Fortunate. I'm kind of shoved the building. I'm going right. I'm going right.
There's a prowler down here if you want it.
Okay, I'm already pushed.
Okay.
I'm moving up on this guy. This guy's isolated in here. We gotta get him.
All right.
Okay, he's knocked and backing up. I need you to push. You gotta go. You gotta go.
All right.
Go in. Yeah, nice. There you go.
Got him.
Another squad crap. Lifeline's 1 HP. It's okay. We got the first squad. You see the pacing? You see how fast it is?
Yeah.
You gotta move at that pace. Oh, this
Okay.
guy was... How much damage did I do? 90 plus 45. What's that? 135? Yeah, she's low. So that's what I want you to focus on is double timing it. We're gonna be in high MMR lobbies and duos. Let's try trios. I need a little bit of a handicap here because I'm struggling, bro. But work on that momentum in terms of like I gotta get in, I need to get out, I gotta get in, I gotta get out. So your 1v1s around the box. Whenever you went in, you were in and it was working. Whenever you were playing passively around the box, once we kind of corrected the over peaking, it was fine, you know? The thing to really clean up though is how fast you do it, switching from going in from going out. I know that can be a probably not so clean reference if you get what I mean, but yeah.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Sevens with the Eva should be illegal, I know, right? Is Roxel good? Yes and no. No, if you don't know what you're doing and you don't have a lot of probably aim training experience. Yes, if you know what you're doing and you know what you're shooting for. I would never recommend anybody new to use Roxel. That would be like pointing somebody in the wrong direction. We got. I thought there was only one squad there, man. I'm not gonna lie.
The same place.
Anywhere you want, it's fine. Won't the matchmaking be less sweaty if the low-level player is the party host? No, it doesn't work like that. If one person's MMR is high, everyone's will. The beauty of sometimes running trios is that less people run duos, so the matchmaking can get pretty aggressive. Sometimes you could get paired with like a third person, and sometimes it'd be a little more forgiving in trios. It just depends on the time of day. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I gotta get out of here. I'm coming over to you.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm trying to bunny hop away. I'm gonna die. Crawling over. I'm coming over. I'm queuing over to you. Oh my god, I'm still off the map because I'm bad. Alright, I'm here.
Okay, they're fighting down here.
Alright, you go for it. Oh my god, my mouse spun out. Try to get the hair off of it. Alright, I'm ready. 45 on him. One on the left. Cracked him. Flash, I'm pushing on that. He's getting shot from a different angle. Yep. Oh, he's down, he's down. One on the upper left, upper left.
I just got sniped.
Yep. Cracked
Going
him.
back for an armor swap.
Shoot. I'm backing up, I'm backing up. Coming over to you. Oh god.
I got shot in the back.
You're good. Oh, he queued. This person might be able to res. Drop my ult. Uh-oh. I'm gonna block the door with this. Big brain. Go for an armor swap. Med kit. Okay. Your comms are good. Remember, as you're calming, do what you say you're gonna do, and go for making plays.
Alright.
Shoot. Oh, we gotta get out of this building. Push this caustic. Yep. Cracked him. Nice. It's all good. We go again. So yeah, just double time. It's all good. I forgot to leave a like now. I have 10 years bad luck. You're good. You're good. One of the devs confirmed at the moment the highest person MMR. I kind of guessed. I never knew if that was confirmed or not. I'm glad that they're planning to change that. It would be very brutal playing with somebody who's got a higher MMR. Which I guess is why it makes these coaching sessions so... Like, once you're in this session, you go back to your lobbies, bro, it's gonna feel so easy. You know what I mean?
These are nothing like the lobbies I play with. I mean, the two people that I play with, like, both of my friends are, like, level 100.
Yeah.
So...
But you see how, like, people are pushing, like, psychopaths going in and out, and, like, you kind of have to just double time the thought process on everything. So, that's why I say your thought process and everything you do, fundamentally, is correct. It's double timing it.
It needs to be faster.
It needs to be faster, and then within those decisions, you need to make the micro movements of how do I go from point A to point B. So you know how to play defensively, you know how to play offensively. How do you get the two together and marry them and essentially glue it together so it's fluid, right? You got the crack, you go in on it. You got cracked yourself, you reset, you heal. You hold an angle and you wait, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty much how you got to do it. And hopefully as you go back to the VOD, you think this through and hopefully come back to me in a week and let me know how it went, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are full on contesting. That's crazy. Shoot.
Landed on me?
Yeah, I only have an arc star. I'm dropping down with
I
you.
had to jump off.
Okay, you're good.
Oh, there's people downstairs.
Okay. I got to queue over to these bins. I didn't get anything. I'm going to come back in 2 seconds. I got a volt. I'm on my way.
Alright, I got knocked. There's a guy downstairs.
Almost here, almost here.
Just us now. I hope I can count on you. I looted our teammates back.
Oh my god, I can't get over the ledge. I suck.
We're already inside the next ring.
Hit it for 75. We're kind of semi just getting landed on, which is okay. Cause we landed up top, and we just I didn't get anything, unfortunately.
Yeah, I got like a prowler with no ammo.
And the only thing I could say to do in that scenario is play your life, and just get out. You know.
Yeah.
Because at that point, I'm not gonna be able to help because all I have is an arc. I threw my arc to help for you to get out. Just get out. You know. I know everyone wants to play it like it's a team game. It is a team game.
In certain situations.
Yes. You got to play your life. If you're alive and able to do damage and crossfire and hold and do all kinds of other stuff, you are more effective than going down, you know? Without any loot. So if you don't have any loot, you leave and you go get loot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm making just silly mistakes, and I think it's because I'm getting a little delirious. Getting delirious when I should not be so serious. Oh no, I'm losing it. But like I don't know, I could not climb over that, and then like I was at the wall for like a solid second and wasn't moving. Nice drop. Oh yeah, that works. That works.
Okay.
You okay? Your voice sounds a little inflamed. I had a fever yesterday. I'm trying to get better, but I didn't want to delay the coaching sessions. It's not like me being in perfect health impacts it too much. I'm in lane center actually. Oh my god, they're everywhere. RNG time, RNG time. Coming over to you guys.
Okay.
Healing up.
Okay.
He's rezzing, he's rezzing, he's rezzing.
Pushing. Oh shoot. Kick door, kick door.
Okay.
I missed my kick. Nice. One more. He's behind you, he's low. You got that?
I'm out of ammo.
Just- oh. Good try. That was really close.
Yeah.
Hey, Anita. You're sounding a lot better today. I guess so, compared to last night, yeah. Getting there. I probably need to go rest. So we're landing hot. Let's land semi-safer so we can go third, essentially.
Okay.
Pretty much when we drop hot, you're kind of relying on RNG and then and your inherent skill of what you can pull out.
Just hoping that it'll turn out well, yeah.
And it will. Give it like sometimes it's 2 games, 3 games. Sometimes it could take 5, you know? When people asking how do you not mold, understand that's kind of part of the process. So I was playing with Anita and Crony last night, and we're doing ranked, and I was full on delirious, but we won 3 rounds, man. I was popping off. I don't know what's going on. Sickness buff.
Nice.
Adjust my volume in case this guy starts screaming in his mic. He's got a really loud microphone. How can I get better movement? You gotta go on the test range and work on your movement fundamentals. Tap strafing, wall bouncing. Just practice it until it becomes second nature. I used to just practice it while I was in work
Oh, where
calls.
do you, like over here? Is that what you're talking about?
Land here. And then we're gonna third estates afterwards.
Alright.
Yeah. We'll get at least a gun or 2 and then we'll work our way in. It's really all we need. I hit the bins up here and start taking shots. Do you ever make a video on R5 flow state? I need to download it and set it up. I want to, dude. I'm so excited for that. So yes, 100% I will. Need somebody to walk me through how to set it up, though. The whiff so hard sucks.
First blood. That is quick.
Look out, that poor guy got jumped. Let's move in.
We can take height right here.
Yep.
Move here.
Thermite out. Tossing thermite.
Hit one for 111, pushing my way in.
Okay.
I'm gonna reposition here.
One right there.
I'm gonna heal up, pop a cell.
Okay.
Nice, good damage. Whoever did that. Oh shoot.
Oh, there's one behind.
Yep. Nice, good job, good job. This guy's leaving.
There's one inside.
Okay. Dropped on him, got
I
him.
just dropped.
Yep. Coming over. Good job,
Knocked
good
him.
job. Let's
Alright.
go.
Shops open for business.
Good stuff. Grab that.
Rings clogged. Closes it. Hell of a time to go shopping.
I don't know what I want in life, aka this loot.
Favorite kind of loot. The kind that's all mine.
Oh, Ash, hello.
Time's up, and we're not in the ring.
Yeah, there's people in that building.
I have no information. Where are they? Ping. Oh, I see you now.
Right there.
You get shot in the back. Hello.
Grenade, move!
Hey, there's two teams here. Yeah, it's two. Oh shoot. Using floating damage numbers, maniac. I know, right? Okay, so now we got some of the pacing. Let's go into the test range of 1v1 again. Now you kind of got that speed and the feel for it, right?
Yeah.
I should have calmed better there. My head just popped, and I can hear better now.
That's good.
You know what I mean? Like whenever the, I don't know, the congestion.
Yeah.
I can actually hear better all of a sudden. Everything is so much louder. Oh my god. Okay, now with the double timing in mind, we're gonna get the same loadout, and I want to see you match that double timing.
Okay. So what's your advice to, like, if I don't have like a lot of time to play, or like I can't play very often, like an hour and a half on the weekends maybe, and like should I go into the firing range and warm up for like 15 minutes or?
Oh yeah, 100%. Warm up for 15 minutes, play, and analyze every single game and how it went and what you could have done differently. You have to approach every game as if you're mentally sweating like crazy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll fight over here.
Let's explore this way.
Okay.
Because what we should have done there is we just needed to double up and just hold and wait for an opening.
Mhm.
That's all we needed to do. Antonia, hello. Okay. So remember, double time it. Double time decision. If you're holding for too long, you can feel it, and that means you're holding for too long. Now, if we make the
Okay.
decision as a team to hold and wait for the other teams to fight because we know there's two teams, then we have the only decision to in that scenario is just to wait. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. So double time it now. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Opening fire. Getting shot.
I've been down.
Nice. Now I want you to push by as much as like peeking and going back and forth as I was. I'm gonna play defensively. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Much better. Jeez, man, let's go, dude. That was night and day difference in terms of your movement there. I remember when we first started today. Like, do you see what I mean? Like, you go in, you go out, you fight, you take this angle, you
Yeah.
take this angle, you go on height. You're gonna
Like,
fight the box
I
down here, you're gonna
definitely
back out.
wouldn't have- like just now, whenever I went like this, Or I would have gone like this and like just wide peeked that, but I don't know.
It makes a big difference, man. I feel it. That's huge. And then once you go back to your regular MMR lobbies and everything, here's the downside. This is what's gonna happen. And for everybody who's watching, as you improve, your MMR rating is most likely gonna go up. And as you improve, you're gonna face players of quote unquote equal skill level, which is why pubs can sometimes feel sweatier and harder than ranked themselves. Because sometimes your MMR system may be so high that you're facing players who have over like 2,000 hours or 4,000 hours in the game. I myself have over 7,000 hours, you know? It's like, so you assume that the people you play against are going to have an astronomically large number of hours played. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, that was better. Just you remember the out. If you're out in the open, and there's not much you can do there. I didn't mean to drop, otherwise I would have contested you up top. So let's go again.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2. Just hold on. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Taking shots. I'm taking shots.
Oh, very nice. Freaky Fingers, welcome, man. It's good to have you here. All right, you know, we're going to switch it up a little bit. Let's do 1v1s right here. I want to see how you do it more mid-range now.
Okay.
So, we're going to climb up here. Because I don't think I did this with... I don't know if I did this with Nat. Yeah, I did. Okay. We're going to climb up here. I'm going to see how you do at this range. Ready?
Wait, so...
You just stop right here, and then we fight it at this range.
Oh, okay.
We'll do it with a car 3 times, and then we'll do wingman afterwards, okay?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so this is going to be a harder distance for you, by the way. Ready? 3, 2,
Yes.
1, go. So I'm not going to shoot back. So there's a few things that we've identified and that we're making pretty good strides in and making improvements on, right? When I think back on how the pubs and everything are going, we need to double time your thought process. I think your comms are in the right space. When you do damage and you crack, try to capitalize it based on the information that you have available to you, whether you know that you're going to push or you're not going to push. The goal is always to stay as healthy as possible and minimize damage lost.
Yeah.
If you say you're pushing, I'm gonna back you up. If I say I'm pushing, the assumption is that you're gonna back me up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just commit to it once you're making that commitment, especially when you're in pubs. I will say this is a range that you're gonna have to deal with, unfortunately, a lot when you're playing pubs or ranked or whatever game mode that you're playing, because this is most of the time you're not really gonna be around the box range. The box,
you're not gonna be like right here.
yeah, unless you're like in a building and like you manage to close the gap in the distance, which is why when we were holding, that's why in that building I said we need to all hold somewhere. Granted, that's kind of hard to communicate with a bunch of randoms. The best thing you can do is just kind of hold the building and wait for an opportunity. Let's simulate it. Come over here. Let's simulate what happened, right?
Yeah.
Because I was a big dummy too. I didn't play it the way I should have. Let's say we fought the team and we're on the roof in many different areas, right? So we all need to mentally collapse somewhere. Like when we're up here, we're loba looting, and all of a sudden we got shot from over here. We got shot from over here. We drop down, we go inside, and we hunker down and we wait. And wait for somebody to make a mistake. Let's say one person dropped here. All 3 of us are looking. Beam him down. Oh, we destroyed him. We finish him off, and then we go back inside and we hunker down again because there's still 5 people unaccounted for, right? 5 people. So let's say another 2 people push this angle over here, and then we get healthy, and then they back up and get scared because the other team is pushing. And then the worst case scenario is having 2 teams at the same time push us. But the idea is that they're not that coordinated, or they don't get that lucky where they both push the opposite sides at the same exact time. They don't know what the other team is doing, right? Unless they're cheating, and that would be very unfortunate. But you get what I mean. That's why you hunker down, you wait for the other opportunity. The only thing we can do in this scenario, we were running, what, Bangalore, or sorry, Mad Maggie, Loba, and what was our...
Wraith, I think.
Is our Wraith could have ported out and just ran as far over, run, forest,
like,
run.
There's like a horizon, like we queue out of there or something.
Yeah, but our legend choice wasn't going to save us, you know? If I was Watson, I would have fenced up there, caustic barrel, and then just wait for the opportunity. But if I was Wraith, and I was a smart Wraith, then I would just run, and I'll get shot at. And then drop the port, and then we all get out for free, right? And if they came through the port afterwards, we nade it, and then we shoot it, you know? Do you get my point?
Yeah.
Now, what loadout do you normally use in-game? I want you to get your perfect loadout. Like, let's say you got the perfect loadout in-game, what would it be? Go ahead and grab it. That's what we're gonna work on for the next 12 minutes. We're gonna hard drill your ideal loadout for the next 12 minutes. We're gonna pretty much military drill it. We're gonna be at those boxes, and based on your loadout choice, I'm gonna pretty much critique it and what your strengths and weaknesses are for it. Because I'm pretty much gonna be the standard players running a wingman car or whatever.
Yeah.
But you're picking your favorite loadout. We're gonna talk about it because your loadout is also part of your strength and weaknesses that you're gonna have. Hello, Marissa. Hello. All right, ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, you completely decked it out, right?
Yes.
Okay. What do you got? What do you got as your weapons?
R301 Sentinel.
Okay. I want to talk about the downside of the R301, especially if you're on controller. You might consider changing your loadout a little bit more to a Volt, car, a R99, a Prowler. The reason why, and I have this the same issue essentially, is that there's only so much DPS that you're going to be able to dish out with the R301. You expect to land every shot. At this close range, especially on controller, that's very, very difficult to pull off. So go ahead and come up here and try to do as much damage to R301 as humanly possible.
Wait.
Oh, climbing up on the box. I'm not going to shoot back. And then I will shoot back, and you're going to notice a DPS difference.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay. You felt the DPS time. Everybody in chat saw it. Now I'm going to shoot back with a car SMG this time. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. See the difference?
Mm-hmm.
Because also there's going to be more kick. Do you have a stock?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to remove my stock on this one. So let's go again. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Very nice beam. Good, good, good. It's not bad, actually. Just remember the downside, though, of that. Especially, like, let's 1v1 around the box with a R301. I removed my stock. And the SMGs naturally are going to reload faster than an AR, right?
Yeah.
And the downside of it, like, you can hip fire it, but it's going to be random spread. So let's say you're running a sniper and the R301. Sometimes it's not necessarily that you're not good at the game. And this is a very big tip for everybody who's watching. Sometimes it's strictly just because of the loadout that you're running. If you are a top tier player, let's say somebody's running a sniper and a flatline or R301, and somebody runs up on you with a wingman and a car, they're going to have better DPS than you. Realistically, they should win with a wingman and a car, but at range, as you work your way in, the person with, let's say, the sniper and the AR should be able to get you before they get in. But of course, it's not always the case, as pro players really know how to work their way into a building, right? So I'm only gonna use the car. You're only gonna use R301, and you're gonna see the difference. And then we're gonna switch. I'm gonna use the R301, and you're gonna use the car. Okay?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, man, you're frying. Let's go, dude. Let's go 2 more times.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be so passive this time. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm taking shots.
So you see, the R301 and the flatline really benefit when a player is more passive, right?
Yeah.
But if I'm more
When you're
sporadic,
just like when you're up on top of the box, not like jumping around me, it's way easier to hit my shots. Yeah.
yeah. So if I put more aggression on you, which is what you're gonna see in pubs, you're gonna see in ranked, people will not necessarily. They can. I've seen them do it though. Aren't gonna want you to be passive, or aren't gonna. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, they're not gonna want you to play defensively.
Exactly. So ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh.
So you saw the interesting thing. Even though I wide swung you, I got right back into cover. Remember the double timing thing I was talking about?
Uh-huh.
So where like I went in like this, shot, and then went right back into cover and went around using movement and stuff like that. So ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
All right, now we're gonna switch. I'm gonna grab an R301, and you're gonna grab just your favorite SMG. It doesn't have to be the car.
Okay.
You do have to play differently depending when you're using that type of loadout, and it can be a real pain in the butt. All right. Oh, I'm gonna drop the stock on this at least. I'm gonna leave the barrel stave off. Did you have a barrel stabilizer on yours?
Yes.
Okay. So remember, like, imagine not having a barrel stabilizer too, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the ideal world of you having like a max loadout. Now, if I remove your max loadout and you're using R301 with no attachment or anything, it gets even the gap becomes substantially more difficult. So I'm using right now R301 with purple mag, no barrel stab, and no stock. It's fine if yours is completely decked out. That's the whole point. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Oh my god, it's so difficult. My ideal is always having a 2x4, but close range, that is a real pain in the butt to do.
Yeah, the 2x4 is my favorite sight, but I had like a 1x on it.
Yeah. Ready? 3, 2,
Yeah.
1, go. So you see what I did purposely to try to get that gap so I could create a comfortable range? I got the damage deficit. I flew all the way past you just to get some range, just to be able to beam you down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So remember your ideal loadout range, because if I just ran up on you, it was going to be substantially harder to be able to get you down. And then once I did that, I know for a controller player, this distance is harder to win at, and you need to close the gap. So be mindful of that. If you see him flying across from you, just start running up on it at him at that point, I guess, since the idea did... What the heck was that? Is that a super glide?
It was I think it was a wall bounce.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that looked like. I was like... You, like, teleported, it looked like. I don't know if I can hit my super glides right now. Alright, ready? This time I won't back up for distance. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that was so close. That is not easy to do. You pretty much can't miss. You literally can't miss. I corrected my aim towards the end, but if you miss, it's pretty much over. You get what I mean? Why, like, I guess what I'm talking about for, let's go with this distance. It's a little. So I think there's a few things that we need to talk about that are a little unfair. One, I have a lot of aim training experience, so sometimes I can try to make an R301 look better than what it is, but it takes an immense amount of training and practice just to get it to that degree, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I had someone of equal of skill level trying to shoot at me with an R301 versus a car, the car should win almost every single time. Like, it statistically should. It'd be pretty much luck or catching somebody out by an ankle and then just wide swinging the heck out of them just to win with the R301 for it to work. But if you're in that scenario, that's pretty rough to pretty much do. I want you to focus on working on this range right here rather than the box range.
Let's go this way.
I would focus more on your SMGs. I would even run an AR and an SMG instead of a sniper, just so you can work your way into a fight more effectively and double time things rather than being passive with a sniper towards the back of the map. Okay?
Okay.
That's what I want you to focus on for like the next week. AR and SMG, AR, SMG, and go get into a fight. Get into a fight. You're shooting from a distance, can't shoot with the AR or the SMG. Get closer, get closer, get closer, get closer, until like you know the momentum and whether it's a good fight. Then go back to the sniper. I feel like what happens when people run sniper is they plant a little too hard. And if you plant for longer than 20 seconds, that's enough for a full team to wipe. You know. All right, so let's shoot at this distance with car versus R301. I pretty much have to land every shot, I think, if I'm gonna win. This is pretty much gonna suck. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my god, oh my Jesus. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad on my part. But yeah, that sucks. That hurts. At this range, yeah. All right, ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go. I had to like really focus up for that. Holy crap. That's not easy to do. 2x4 at this range. That's a real pain in the butt. All right, climb up again. 1 or 3, 2, 1, go. Do you see how the difference is much closer than us doing car SMG? Volt versus R301, that we're in a much closer gap. When I mean, well, we just have to address the elephant in the room and be blunt, is that I clearly have more time in the game than you, naturally, right? Yeah. But if I'm using an R301 with a 2x4 and you're using a Volt SMG, which is ideal for this range, the gap is pretty close, right? I mean, even if you almost just barely knocked me, I'm out of the fight, man. I gotta pop a med kit, I gotta pop a bat. Med kit takes 7 seconds, a battery takes 5 seconds. I'm out of the fight for a total of 12 seconds unless I only pop a bat and then I rush into the next fight. Or I eliminate you, which can take about 3 seconds, and then get an armor swap, which takes about 1.5. Still an extended period of time, right?
Yeah.
And time is of the essence. Now, if I didn't get cracked and I was able to one mag you down or take a better angle, that's what I want you to focus on, the double timing and looking for that information, okay?
Okay.
So focus on that. Let me know how it goes in about a week. Hopefully, watch this VOD. Go back and take a look and see what I was doing, the incorrect things I was saying, or I'm like, I can't believe I did that. Like, you'll start to realize that they become more glaring mistakes and problems, right? I think I'm going to go pass out.
Okay.
But I appreciate you tons. It was good to meet you. You have yourself a great day, all right?
You too.
All right, later, bro. All right, everybody. I am going to go pass out. I want to thank all of you guys for hanging out, for being part of the stream. Don't forget to leave a like if you like more coaching streams. I didn't know how today was going to go. I think it went pretty good overall. Not too bad. Just know I appreciate all of you guys. Leaving a like lets me know that you guys want to see more of this. I apologize for having to clear my throat, coughing on the microphone, all that jazz. I just know if I didn't do the coaching stream this week, next week it probably wasn't going to happen because of my first day back returning to work. And it was just going to be a real... I just didn't want to delay it. I just wanted to try, you know? Yo, Gamer Dad, getting some merch. Let's go, dude. I appreciate you. But this is going to turn to a VOD afterwards, so if you guys enjoyed, thank you so much. I'm going to be covering the heirloom on Tuesday. Hopefully I can record it so I don't sound like too much of crap. And then Thursday I'll do the spectating series if my voice sounds a lot better. But again, thank you guys so much for hanging out, for being part of the stream. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye, everybody.